Yo, welcome back. Danny, what up? Nobody can.
Hello. How are you, my guy?
I'm okay, realizing that we forgot the betting show with all the comments. I be
Oh wow.
forgetting when it's Friday and when it's not. I'm serious. Crazy, bruh. What? They said can't hear.
What up, though, champ?
I don't even understand what they mean by they can't hear nothing. I'm about to get mad right now.
What can't they hear? Let me check. Hold up.
That's what somebody said. What? What? Okay, I see what happened. Let me see.
Fury's the name, and fucking fighting's the game.
I got it. I know what it is. I know what it was. Well, that was a rough start. You know it's gonna be a rough start. It was that listener who jinxed us. He said, if you start the show and the intro don't you start the show with no intro, you're gonna have a bad show. And ever since then it's been true. But we're gonna try and, navigate this ship out that storm. We're here to discuss Devin Haney receiving an offer from Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn did an interview with IFL and made it clear that he has made an offer to Devin Haney to face Regis Prograis. Did you expect this? I know there was early rumors and talks that this was going to happen, but then Regis had his fight. Devin had his fight. Did you still think this was going to happen? Like an offer was going to come?
Yeah, I mean, Bill was in town for the Regis fight. Uh, I know Eddie was in town a few months ago and spoke to Devin before they both fought. So I think that it was inevitable that Eddie was gonna offer the Regis fight specifically. To be quite frank.
And for Devin, he could take this fight without vacating just yet. Because does he have any pending mandatories that are like mandated?
Not to my knowledge, no, he does not.
So in theory, he could hold up the division by taking this fight and not vacating, not announcing that he's vacating, and keep people waiting on what they're gonna do next. Danny with the trouble with the mic. Well, yeah, I mean, I like the fight, always liked the fight. I just don't know. Both men kind of didn't look as good as they wanted to. So it's going to be interesting to see where this fight lands.
What was the question again?
Shit, for you, I don't even know. I forgot now, honestly. I'm not bullshitting. But where do you think this fight lands? Does Regis mind if it's here in Vegas or there in Vegas or when we are in Vegas?
He shouldn't mind. I mean, I feel like that's every fighter's dream is to fight in Vegas. They're saying there's an echo on my end.
Really? Talk.
Talk. Ring walk Danny.
There is an echo.
In the place.
You should be straight now, Danny.
Talk. Ring walk Danny in the place to be.
Yep, you in the place to be. Don't listen to the message that you see. Remember, they're on a 15-second delay. You're good now. You know what it is? There's always going to be some tweaking when we have a live guest. See, when there's no live guest, then I'm using the internal speakers as a line in, right? So like this plays through my speaker. And it would go, that's coming out my sound app, and it would go into the feed. But since you're not in studio with me and you're on Skype, you're also gonna come out my speaker. So I have to use cancellation so that doesn't happen. So that hence my sound bites don't work while Danny is on communicating. Same thing for a guest. I learned that today. Danny's no longer echoing. Trimo Pacino. You just late to the party. Call you 15 seconds in the past. But Danny, you said you don't think Regis minds Vegas, huh? I mean, it is Haney home.
Yeah, I don't think he should mind Vegas. I think that Vegas is every fighter's dream. To my knowledge, he's never fought in Vegas. I don't recall him fighting in Vegas. Definitely never headlined in Vegas. Never been on pay-per-view. So I mean, it'd be a lot of firsts for Regis. And to be quite frank, I don't know that he can sell out in
Ooh,
any one place.
wait,
Um,
you think this is pay per view? Damn.
oh yeah. I think this pay-per-view. I think this pay-per-view for sure. You don't think so?
I mean, 150 isn't necessarily the greatest number, and is Regis more popular than Vasil?
Oh no, I don't think he is. I just think that Eddie Hearn has to get the money from somewhere.
Jesus. Yes, I'm watching the Diego Pacheco fight tonight. Yeah, he got to get the money from somewhere, but I mean, I mean, you're
Could
stretching.
he partner up? Could he partner up with Skill Challenge on this one?
Hopefully, because you're stretching right now. Like, have they done a pay per view outside of Canelo? Because the Ryan don't count. Like, they had no,
Why doesn't that count?
they had no control. Remember, they were just a back end distributor. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when's the last pay per view without Canelo? Like, and even still, you want to throw Ryan in there, cool, but he's Ryan. Look at the numbers. So all the hoopla about him being able to sell was true. Like, is Regis and Devin there? That would be interesting. That would be honestly, I didn't never think that. I didn't never think that. Okay, wow, pay per view.
What's 150
Oh,
times
we
50?
need a poll. We need a poll. 150 times 50. All right, let me get my calculator, champ.
Yeah, get that calculator. Check that. 150 times 50.
150 kz times 50 equals
And you keep
7
how
million,
much?
7,500,000. But remember, somebody got to get something from that. That's not just all. Let's split that up. Like, that got to
For sure.
So that Bailey's covering purses. Devin making
I
like
mean, look. Eddie's been big on only putting the necessary fights on pay-per-view. At first, it was no pay-per-view at all. Now it's only the necessary fights. So maybe with their budget, they're able to make this fight happen on the zone only. I mean, they are raising the price to $25 a month. So, if somebody's paying monthly, that's $300 a year. So they should be able to make this one happen for on the app.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, I mean, if you giving Haney 3 million, you probably giving Regis like close to 2. One, I mean, you making a face, but remember, he was getting 2 million in the world boxing, whatever that was. So I don't know when his pay went down. Maybe, and he fought on Triller when Triller was paying. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't know when he really took a dip in pay after the teller laws, maybe, but I mean, I don't know. Again, how much because you made a face. Now you got me questioning what we offer in Regis.
No. I mean, I'm not thinking that deep into it, but
So I mean, in your mind, is Devin taking 3 million for this fight?
oh yeah, I don't know about 3.
What? Man, how do
Like if it's not on pay-per-view, you saying like free TVs?
I was trying to make it make sense on pay-per-view. So in my head, I'm like, yeah, Devin takes 3. We give Regis like 2. If you only do 150, you still got 2.5. $1 million left plus
If
sponsor.
you saying if you saying on pay-per-view and that means pay-per-view back end, absolutely. I think he'll do something like that. Consider something like that.
Hmm. You saying pay-per-view back end. I'm giving you the math at 150. Like, so you think this does more than 150? You think they do better? You think it, I mean, because look, momentum, that matters. That was your first pay-per-view. This is your second. You think they busting more than 150 though in your mind?
I think I would think so. I think that Eddie does a better job promoting. Matchroom does a better job promoting. I think, Eddie's presence alone, you're talking a seven-figure Instagram follower presence. He's very vocal in the camera. I think that he is right now at this moment the promoter that puts on the big events, the mega events. Although skill challenge is definitely there, we've been seeing Eddie, like when you talk about the stadium fights and things like that. Now yes, PBC, they bring the big fights and the gates and things of that, the pay-per-view sales. But bro, like, he took Canelo to Dallas Cowboys Stadium, which Canelo had already done twice before. At least I want to say twice. Yeah, twice before. Um, and he didn't come close to the numbers that he did when he was with Eddie Hearn. In a pandemic, he was able to take Canelo to Hard Rock Stadium, and then others followed suit. So I think that Eddie just knows how to put on big events, and I think that we'll see at least the minimum met of what was made in the last fight because of that.
Do you think this does better ticket sales? And I don't mean prices, I mean people in attendance. More people come to Vegas, or do you think there's another location where they can put this and more people show up?
I'll tell you, I think that Houston is a great location. That is Regis's current where he resides, right? But this is where Devin resides. Devin was born in San Francisco, grew up in Oakland, and then 9, 10 years old or whatever it was, moved out here, or to Vegas, I should say. Um, with Regis, he moved to Houston because of Hurricane Katrina and has been in Houston since. I think that Houston has a great boxing market. I think that Houston, you know, brings out some ballers and things like that. Houston is a great attraction as far as just a city overall, to be quite honest with you. So I think Houston would be another great location. Tax free state, by the way, might I add, tax free state. Um, and I think the third location, I'm sorry, go ahead.
That's always important.
Yes. And I think the third location we would have to consider for this fight has to be in the Middle East. We've seen Skill Challenge, Amir Abdallah, and team express interest, flew Devin out, brought him out during the Jake Paul fight in Saudi Arabia. We've seen Regis fight in the Middle East before, I believe it was Dubai. And I think that with Devin's with his Muslim faith, I think that that would definitely attract a lot of boxing fans in the Middle East. Um, Eddie's done business in the Middle East, does currently still does business in the Middle East. So I think that the Middle East is a logical option. I'm not saying that I'm pushing for it, but I'm definitely considering it as a viable
I don't know.
option.
I don't know that. Not to say that it matters, because if Skill Challenge wants Devin, they want Devin. But I don't know that Eddie is in the best of terms with you know those guys over there. They want something, and Eddie's prolonging it. He's giving Joshua the tune-ups that you and I debated yesterday about. While Skill Challenge wanted Usyk Fury, AJ Wilder.
Uh, Well, I don't believe that to be the case. With our conversation and interview with Amir Abdallah, I think that the date that they had was always December. So I don't know that this prolongs anything. It seems like the plans still are for December. So
Where was the money coming from for the offer that Usyk turned down or Fury turned down? All right. Well, we are talking Haney and Regis and the fact that Eddie Hearn has sent an offer to Haney. No word on whether or not he will accept, but we are taking callers. The number to call 1-425-569-5241. Press one time. We are about 21 days out from the big fight that is Errol Spence Jr. taking on Terrence Bud Crawford. TBV has a watch party that was sold out, but obviously, because of popular demand, we have opened up a second theater and we are selling another 60 seats for people that want to watch the fight live with us. Food and drink is included, so you will have a filled belly and some good drinks to drink while watching the fight, with some very sharp minds. Now 120 people, two separate theaters. Don't forget our appreciation night is also happening that Friday before the big fight. So if you're in town, it gives you something to do. If you're in the autographs, you're in the meeting fighters and things like that. This is probably the best setting, right? Because anywhere you meet a fighter, it's not going to be as intimate as it will be with TBV. We'll have HD monitors on the wall with classic fights playing throughout. We're going to have a live DJ. There's a open balcony for your smoking pleasure. Also, Hardin has already confirmed once, but Ness likes those secondary confirmations. But they have confirmed goodie bags. So we'll be giving away merch and things like that, plus awards for our listeners, callers, some of our special invited guests. So definitely join us for a night of festivities and entertainment. We're also drinks are included. We'll also be having food for that event as well. So, it's a one-stop shop. Definitely a one-stop shop. If you're in Las Vegas for the Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford, you definitely should be hanging out with TBV either on Friday or Saturday. Saturday, only if you can't get your tickets to the big fight, then you come watch it with us. Closed circuit, all inclusive. Let's go out to these callers, though. Looks here like we got on Twitter, Way Trill. What up?
Yo, yo, yo.
What up? What up? What up?
Man, I see the title, the man. Devin accept this. This is smart for Devin, man. They look, man, it's gonna be the second southpaw in a row. And then you feel me, he preparing for them heavy hitters, man. He gotta see how to slip that jab, slip that hook, man. Get that little shoulder roll going, get something going, cause the first softball was a hard fight. This one gonna be easier because, bro, I don't think he got enough fundamentals as Lomachenko. But I'm gonna say Regis got some heavy hits and some slick punching, but he got a little flaws. Everybody seen it on his last fight. He was supposed to really beat bro up, but he was moving a lot. I seen the fight. He was moving a lot, doing a little bob and weave and moving up out the way. Regis just don't put his hands up enough for me. I feel like he on some Roy Jones, but he ain't got the bob and weave to do it. And he gonna get slip job all day or just countered every day. Cause I mean, shoot, I see it all in Devin, man. He see an easy green belt, man. He get this, shoot, he can fight for the next, probably move up or get that 135 and move up, still have his 140. I think that's kind of smart to fight three southpaws in a row, you know what I'm saying? Just so you can get used to the southpaws. That's my opinion I got for you. And I got Bud, man. You already know.
Let's go.
That's about it.
Appreciate you for calling in.
definitely appreciate the call.
Yeah.
We going out to Nino. What up, big boss?
Yo, Ness Danny, you can hear me?
Straight.
Yeah, man. Just piggybacking off the last caller. about this fight coming up this weekend. Well, not this weekend, but I got boots this weekend, man. I seen he came in at 145. This shit is tomorrow. But about this whole Devin Haney and Regis shit, I ain't even gonna talk down on Regis like he no bum like that. Like it's just an easy belt. I think it'll be a good fight. I don't really know who I pick in that fight, to be honest. I don't know, bro. I gotta, like he was talking about Devin, he gotta move his head off the line a little bit more. I had him winning against Loma like 7-5, 8-4. I don't think it was that close of a fight, even though it was a good fight. I think he won it clearly, in my opinion. But fucking with Regis, bro, that'll be a good ass fight. Like you just said, I don't know where the fight will be. I think it'll probably be in Vegas. I ain't really too high on that Saudi shit. I know they got all the money over there, but that should have take all our boxers over there. We keep sending them over there. So try to keep that shit in state if you can. Send that shit to Vegas. Like Danny just said, I don't think Regis ever been out there. If he had, that shit must have been super early in his career if it was. But like I just said, man, that'll be a good ass fight. I wouldn't be surprised if he do it. I wouldn't even be mad if he take a little tune up. To be honest, the nigga been fighting hella hard fights, dog. Like shit, he ain't had no easy ass fights. And I think like JoJo, to be honest, and that wasn't even just easy as hell, but it wasn't no cakewalk or nothing. But like I said, bro, I think it ain't. He got a lot of options he could do. I don't really think everybody talking about he got to offer Shakur 35, 40% and all that bullshit. He ain't got to do that. I think that's just them niggas gassing up the fight. They just trying to keep that shit going. But like he said, like I just said, man, Devin got hella opportunities he could go after. I think he got maybe 4 or 5 fighters he could fight, and I don't think really nobody would say anything, even if he moved from the 35 division. Like I think he really just waiting on Tank to see what he do when he get out. I don't think they'll strip him or anything like that. I don't think he got no mandatory coming up and no shit like that. So might as well go up to 40, take a belt if you can, or shit, if you lose, nigga, go back down and you feel me, take another L or vacate, do what you gotta do. But that's all I got, man, on this call. Y'all hit that like and subscribe button, man. I'm out of here.
All right. Appreciate you.
Appreciate the call, my guy.
Fats.
Boots definitely look good weighing in, champ.
Yo,
What up?
what up? What up? Hey, yo, what's this about? I'm hearing about your title, yo. So what happened? They sent this contract to Devin or what? Devin sent the
Yeah. Excuse me. Eddie something them offer.
Eddie sent Dev an offer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, take that, bro. Take that, man. Look, drop them belts. You did everything you can do at 35, man. For real, like make your own path, shorty. Like fuck all that chasing Tank. I mean, if you can get the Tank fight, get the Tank fight. But again, like I believe in inconsistency is consistency for real. Like Tank don't seem like he really want to fight you or show interest in fighting them. Like that's why I'm glad he got options. You know what I mean? You got other shit to do. Like Shakur Stevenson, he turned down the shit, man. Keep on rolling. Y'all meet somewhere down the line. But other than that, I want him to make this Regis fight. I think that he can beat Regis. I think it's a tough fight. I ain't saying Regis will walk in the park, but it'll be a good fight. It's another good fight on his resume. You can go at 140, grab a belt, because you already know who the A side at 140. Unfortunately, Phony Romero is the A side at 140. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I don't understand it, but that's the business of boxing. You feel me? So hopefully they can get this fight done. Appreciate it, man.
All right. Fats on check in.
What you think about the fight, champ?
I like it. I just, don't know where it makes the best sense. I mean, obviously Devin undisputed at 35. I don't know how much weight that pulls for um, your next fight at a different division. Like, cause if he the A side, then yeah, Vegas, home, it works. It works for him. It's like Fats just said. Wait for Tank. If you could stay undefeated, get this win, and let Tank get out of jail, see what's gonna happen, or out of house arrest, whatever the hell happened after it happened. It would be good for him. Well, looks like we got another caller here. This is Borough City E. What up?
Yo, back with it.
What's up? What's up?
Man, look here. Look here, man. If I'm Devin, I hear everybody. I hear what everybody's saying on the what's his name? What I keep forgetting that. What's Rougarou name again?
Regis?
Regis, my bad. Okay, just wouldn't come to me for a second. I hear what y'all saying on the Regis fight. I hear what everybody's saying about this Devin shit. About this Shakur shit. I'm Devin. I don't know why nobody not calling for this. If I'm Devin, Devin should petition the WBO and enforce that WBO mandatory for T.O. I'm talking about, and I don't.
Teal's retired. He's retired. He's retired.
T.O. retired and he gave up the belt to the WBO already.
He already relinquished the belt.
Yeah, he informed them like the day after.
And Paco confirmed that Monday that he informed him and that the belt was. Hold on, listen. Paco said the belt is vacant and that if T.O. ever decides to come back, he will get a shot at whoever has the belt at the time.
Oh man, oh damn. Well, I mean, if it's like that, then yeah. I mean, if it's like that, then yeah, I take. I mean, you might as well go the Regis route, man. You might as well. I mean, for me, that Shakur fight just ain't happening right now. To at least 140, 147. If I'm him, I'm gonna just go ahead, go fight.
Yo,
just take his belt. I don't think Regis got a chance, to be honest. I got that fight Regis. It won't be a knockout. It'll be a whitewash.
Now, I know this ain't the topic of the show, but you mentioned it, and I feel like because you mentioned it, we have to mention the fact that that's a vacant belt, and Arnold Barboza's number one in line for that belt. If Devin wanted to, as a WBO lightweight champion, he could tell Paco, "Yo, I'm finna move up. Let me challenge for the vacant title." Him and Arnold.
He could. He could. And listen.
But that's gonna be a Bob Arum fight.
That's gonna be a rough fight.
That's a Bob.
I mean, Bob Arum. That's fine. Bob Arum just sent an offer on his behalf for a fight, so they clearly still doing business.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying that's a Bob Arum fight.
Oh, I know, and I know it's not prevalent to this. I just felt like I had to mention it because he brought up T.O.
That's a good idea.
That's a good fight. I feel like, I don't know about y'all, maybe y'all see it different, but I feel like that Barboza fight a more dangerous fight than the Regis fight.
Yeah, not me.
You don't think you don't see that, man? Listen, hey, Barboza can crack, man, and his punch placement is filthy.
He ain't
like,
Regis
filthy,
though.
Man. Like he can break you down. He's more accurate than Regis to me.
Yeah, nah.
Think about it, man.
Regis is a two-time champion. If you didn't remember, two times.
He
did it. He did it 2 times in 2 different, 140-pound eras. You feel me? He fought the Josh Tellers, the Jose Ramirez's, and he's still here for the new guys that's coming. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well,
Barboza ain't get a title yet. He 30 years old, right? 31? How old is he?
Barboza like 31, 32, right?
All right, then.
I think he like 29.
38.
What?
How old is Regis?
He said 38. You trolling right now. I wish Regis had.
Oh damn! Arnold is 31.
I wish Regis had this guy's address. He said Regis 38.
Nah, he's 34. 34.
Regis 34?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a little older than that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trolling. My bad, Regis. But I mean, I ain't know. I like the Regis fight.
Now, listen. You got to also put that into perspective. Regis 34, 2-time champ, and Barboza's 31, contender.
Yeah. No, you're right. The Regis fight, it's gonna look better on the resume. It would. It was. It was.
Yes, sir.
But listen though, one more thing before I go. One more thing before I go. I saw a question earlier. Which fight sells more? Jermell Charlo Canelo, Earl Spence, and Crawford. I know that ain't got nothing to do with the subject, but I just want to maybe y'all making sure about that.
I wish
I
both of
want to see
those
what y'all
fights.
think on that.
I wish both of those fights many, many, many success.
Yeah, me too,
I
me
don't
too.
know.
Yeah, ain't no
I don't
hate.
know
I just
which one does
which
better.
one you think,
I don't know which one does better, but I know which guy has been consistently doing over 500, and that's Canelo. We got Al in the Bay.
Yo, what's up? What's up?
What up? What up?
Shout out to both of y'all. Is it true that Shakur turned down the fight?
Yeah.
Seemed like he's starting to backpedal me, starting to backpedal his words. Because at first it was like he gonna smoke anywhere and everywhere, no matter what. But it seemed like he's starting to backpedal. Yeah, I know the money is all about the money at the end of the day, but if you ain't got no title on the line, you ain't coming up with no belt, then you really don't have much to say, So yeah, that sounds a lot of backpedal to me. I think this will be an excellent fight since he don't get the Shakur Farley Tank fight. I think him moving up to fight Regis Prograis will be an excellent fight. I think it'll be a nice little money maker, money grab. He holds on to the titles, and once you fight Prograis, he come back down and see if Shakur still want that fight or want that smoke. Hopefully Tank will be free of his charges and everything. So this will be an excellent fight, for him for a money grab and to line up his next fight. I would take like a one fight deal with I think it's Matchroom, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so I would take that one fight deal with Matchroom, 2-fight option. If Richard Prograis wants his rematch, if Haney wins the belt, So I would take that 1-fight, 2-fight option for a rematch, where I wanted to be if I won, if I was Haney. And so that's just the way I would do it. And then keep my titles, and then I'll come back down to see if anybody else want that smoke. If not, I just drop the belts and keep the 140 belt, and then just keep going like that.
All right, champ.
I'm sure eventually they're gonna call a mandatory from one of the four belts, though.
Eventually. LV.
TBV, fellas, y'all can hear me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, this is a nice fight for Haney right here. You know what I'm saying? If he decide to go that route, there'll be him defeating another champion in another division. So I'm all for it, man. And yes, I am willing to pay pay-per-view for it. You know what I mean? Youngest undisputed champion in the four belt area. In the era, going for another champion in another division. So yeah, I'm all for it, man. And I see the chat, so a few people still upset Loma not getting his rematch. I feel like Haney going in a higher division against a champion who's only lost one time is a harder task than defeating Loma again. You know what I mean? I feel like the blueprint is there on how to beat Loma. I mean, it's a blueprint as well on Regis, but it'll be a higher division. You know what I mean? Devin Haney's never been in 140, so I think that's just another task for the young champ. You know what I'm saying? See if he can get it done. And a lot of people always talking about his power. Let's see if it translates to 140. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if he's able to keep Regis off of him. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm absolutely all for that fight, man. Hopefully we get it, you know. But if he do decide to go for that WO vacant now that TO, you know, let it go, I wouldn't have no problem with that either. You know what I'm saying? I would rather him defeat the champion rather than fighting for a vacant, but I feel like him being undisputed, doing what he did at 135, he deserves that right to do whatever, just about whatever he wants once he go to 140. So if he decides to go the vacant route or fight the champion in Regis, I have no problem with it, man, to be real. So I'm excited to see how it goes, man. I do think he decides to go to 140 and go straight at one of them titles, man. But yeah, man, that's all I really got, man. I'm looking forward to seeing how it shakes out, what route he decides to go. But I do think he'll go for one of them champions, one of those belts.
All
But yeah,
right,
that's all I
Jim.
got.
Thanks for calling in. Danny, I mean, you think Bob will let him get a one-off with a vacant WBO with Arnold Barboza? Because then it makes sense to do that. Because you think this Eddie deal is a Regis fight plus more or one off? Because then it makes sense to take the Regis one fight and go back to Bob and unify with Barboza on the vacant. Say- Okay. Okay. Well, we got a few more callers here. We got a super chat from Andre Dakota that says Eddie need to place hashtag Haney Prograis back in NOLA when the Saints are home. Make a great weekend of it for the fans. NFL players and fans love boxing. You a football fan? What do you think about that? All right.
Have those fans there in attendance, because if they have an away game, then all you're doing is taking away fans from the city.
Yo, it's crazy. Let me just do this one time and for all. It looks like all my scenes got Skype muted. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to just go down every scene and unmute your mic.
What the
Yeah,
what the fuck?
nah, that's what it is. Every scene I use, I have to have you. See, you're not unmuted everywhere, but that's all right. My bad, because I had the thumbnail on and they couldn't hear you, but you good now. You know, I haven't been in this studio in 4 months. I can't remember every single thing. You feel me, Kevin? What up?
What up, man?
Chilling.
Yeah, I'm just tapping in, man. I'm actually I don't really like the Prograis fight, man. I think it's a bad fight in terms of actually capturing the attention of the masses. I think the fight to really make is that Shakur fight, man. And I think he's really, I don't know who's advising him, but I think he's really dropping the ball, man. Like he should take that 25%, man. Especially if he believes in himself, and and make it work, man. I'm sure there'll be like a built-in rematch clause or something like that. But he could basically write the checks after that, man. And I could see Tank like really wanting to fight the winner of that fight. So, he could make up that money on the back end, man. And he always talks about he's fighting for legacy and all these things. So why would you let an opportunity like that pass you by? I don't get it.
Who is that? You, Danny, or him? Holy shit!
My apologies.
Yo, and Shakur gonna hate me, but like he put out a tweet yesterday talking about something, business of boxing, and I'm like, yeah. He said something like, "Oh, these boxers is soft now." I'm paraphrasing. Tell me you seen the tweet, bro. Tell me, man.
Nah, pull it up.
Man, you know how they be doing with them Twitters, man. I ain't got time for that shit. But I'm paraphrasing, bro. He said something like, fighters nowadays is soft. They be letting the business of boxing whoop diddy whoop, right? But what is he talking about? Is him letting the business of boxing? He the one bringing business up, talking about 20. I ain't taking 25%, but you knew that. You saying you worth more, so you in the business of boxing.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Bet on yourself, man. Go get them belts so you could start writing your own checks after that, man.
I think
Then
he
you could
said,
actually come
I'm
to a
gonna have to
tank
pull. I'm gonna
with
see
some
if I can
leverage.
find this shit because I think he said something about hiding behind the business. It's like, can't nobody hide behind? Cambosos try to hide behind the business. Devin had a sign in the two promoters. I don't get it. Like how this is a bad deal. Devin had to do that just to get a fight for unification to be undisputed. You ain't got to sign to nobody. All you gotta do is take the fight, and you get a shot at undisputed. It's
Crazy,
different.
man.
It's different. Like I see people making YouTube videos comparing Devin and Shakur, and it's not comparable because Devin again went to fight with his own belt. Shakur not even bringing nothing to the table, so it's like,
Exactly.
Devin took 25, Devin took 30, Devin took whatever. He came with a belt. I can't believe we still on this shit.
22.
Nah, but I mean, look, there's reports that Cambosos made 10, just like there's reports that he didn't make 10. So when you say 22%, what math are you using? What guaranteed
I'm
percent?
using I'm using it. I'm using a 10. Yeah, I'm using a 10.
Well, there's mad reports that say that 10 is false. I mean, Shakur.
Credible sources. That's all.
No, yeah, Fox Australia is reporting it. ESPN is reporting it, but Shakur himself is saying that we all know the 10 is cap, and that Cambosos ain't make 10, and he keep calling Devin little buddy ain't make 2.8. They on the inside, man. They on them tables. I don't know. He got James Prince. He knows, but I just got to be true to me. You can't say anything about business of boxing when you never fought Warrington because of the business of boxing. Yeah. Yeah, all good. You was willing to go over there, and then you didn't because the money wasn't right. So we let you live. But you also let the business of boxing not let you fight Gary Russell. Like, I promise you, I know he ain't fucking with me no more. I know this. But like he also let the business of boxing not let him fight Gary Russell. So when you say business of boxing, I mean, I don't know what he talking about. He doing
I think he just. I mean, he just said that he knows his worth, so he feels that whatever is being offered to him is not even worth the risk, I guess.
But he also saying that people hiding behind the business.
Right. So he's saying that he feel that he should be getting more, I guess. Right. I ain't saying he right. I'm just saying like that's what he's saying. We need to get him on the show. That's what we need to do.
All right, champ. Sean, what up?
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm happy you took the side, man. You really sat there with a straight face and said for Doug Haney. Hey, I'm happy though. You took the side. Now,
I didn't use the word duck, but did Mayweather not take 30%?
yeah. So
Okay.
you
Did
weren't you
did
preaching
did
negotiation?
did Joseph Parker not take 30%?
Yes. But weren't you preaching negotiations? This sounds
Did
like a take it or leave it.
What about Bernard Hopkins? If Oscar made 30 million and Bernard made 10, how much is that, Danny? I'm horrible at math. I'm only good at talking shit.
75-25.
Oh, why? Who else can we point to that took 25 too? Daniel Jacobs versus Gennady Golovkin. I mean, I could go on and on and on and on, man. Like on. Floyd it should have stopped with Floyd. But Cotto, right? Canelo took short money versus Mayweather, took short money versus Cotto. If you don't know, Google it.
He took 25% versus Cotto.
You know what I'm
What's
saying?
Haney gonna do in this position, man?
I can't hear you. What?
What is Haney gonna do now? He backed up against the wall.
How he's backed up? We talking about him receiving an offer from Eddie Hearn. Come on, man. Pay attention.
And he ain't gonna
You
sign.
know he a troll, Ness.
Pay attention, man.
So you think he plays Regis next?
We're reporting that he received an offer, man. We can't report that he fight until they make it official.
Oh, so now he's receiving offers. He ain't giving out offers.
How could he give an offer out? He ain't got no promoter.
I thought he's his own promoter.
Not without a network. You need a network, dog. You need a network. Come
Listen,
on.
I was just under the understanding that he's sending the offers.
I mean,
if your name ain't Tank,
when he was
when
he was with DAZN, he was sending offers, right? Because he gave Gamboa the fight and he gave Linares the fight. So I'm not understanding. When he was with Top Rank, he took an offer. That offer was a 3-fight deal, so he had to abide by that. I'm trying to figure out when you wanted him to send offers.
I mean, he got some fights that he can send offers to, but and he a free agent. He can start going.
I mean, wasn't an offer sent to Shakur? Like what?
But he's a free agent, so outside of his existing promoter, which already sent an offer to Shakur, how could he send offers? You can't send a fighter an offer with no network. What are you gonna say? Yo, I want to fight you May 25th, but ain't no TV yet. Why would the fighter sign? Why would the manager entertain it? Come on, don't make us waste time. Oh boy.
I told you he a troll, Ness.
Yo, what's up, guys?
What's
up, TBV?
What up?
Hey, man, why y'all keep taking calls from that cat, man? Like you say, Danny, he's a troll all day. And a matter of fact, I want to introduce y'all to as Evizel Ness and Carl Kanai Ringwalk. That's what I want to introduce you two guys as, because y'all had me rolling.
I like that. Bro, I can't tell you how many people send me pictures like throwbacks of them and some Carl Kanai, champ.
Hey, Ness, I ain't gonna front. I'm 46 years old. I'm from Columbia, South Carolina, dude. Carl Kanai. that FUBU shit, anything he thought New York rappers were doing, we was rocking that shit too. But Hill Figure and Polo always been top of the line, so I gotta agree with that. But back to the topic. If this fight if I'm Devin, I'll take this fight. Cause Devin say he want legacy. Him and Bill always come on the show talking about legacy. Bill Haney, Bill Haney, Bill Haney. I said it 3 times. They want legacy. And it ain't about the money, it's about legacy. Okay, so this is my thing. Go try and be great. Go take another man's belt. Go up. You already know you the king of one.
Todd, you there?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a call come in. Stop waiting on that Tank fight. Hell, we don't even know if Tank gonna fight by the time he get out of prison. Will he have enough time to get in shape to be Tank Davis? And then Shakur, like they said, hasn't done anything. I would love to see that fight. The world would love to see that fight. But go try Regis, man. Why not? And then my thing with that is, if that fight happens, it's either gonna go 2 ways: Regis by knockout, or it's gonna be Devin by decision. Because Regis, like the one caller said earlier, he keeps his hands down too low, and Devin will box the shit out of him. But if Regis can get on the inside and bang with him, that might put him out. Because old boy Lomachenko showed that okay, you can't take all that pressure. Now if Regis get in the pocket, that might be a problem for him. But dare to be great, like Canelo did, like Floyd did. Dare to be great. This is what boxing is about. Dare to be great.
All right, champ. Appreciate you calling in, Todd. We going out
All
to
right, all right.
Nike Hendricks. What up?
You right up. The man's right up.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. So what? Haney got an offer or nah?
Yeah, from Eddie Hearn to
To
fight.
fight Regis Prograis for the WBC 140-pound title.
Oh shit! So what they gave? What's the percentages of it?
Oh, that information hasn't.
We do not know the details.
Okay. But still, though, yeah, man. I think Haney should take that fight, man. Ain't no need to try to wait on Tank. Plus, Shakur don't want to fight anyway. You know what I'm saying? I call him Shakira now. His hips don't lie. The way he move, cause ain't no damn way you want to be great. You want to be the champ, and you ain't gonna take the fight to fight the champ. Also, man, Tank ass in jail. No need to wait on him to get a fight. Like, what's the use? Even though he get out in August, still gonna be some stipulations or some shit. Oh, and I seen a picture of Haney. He looked like shit. He don't need to wait any longer because he looked like he might need to just go straight to 147 instead of 140. A picture I seen of him, how big he was. So shit, I think he should take that fight, try to unify. If he can't unify, then shit, move up, become a 3 division champ. That's my call, man.
All right, Nike. Thanks for calling in. We got damn, I lost the number. Who this? Ed in Queens, what up?
Hey, what's good, fellas? Can y'all hear me?
Perfect.
I got a question, man. I think the Regis fight, I think that's a good fight. You know what I'm saying? You got a boxer versus like a puncher slash brawler. My question is, I think Devin, I think that's easy work for Devin. But my question is, if he fights at 140, does he have to give up all his
Nah,
belts at 135, or
nah,
he can
nah.
retain?
He ain't got to give nothing up until he don't fight a mandatory. Right now, he's got no mandatory that's been ordered.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I think he got what it sounds to me. He got some time where he could fight 140. I don't think the Regis fight is a huge pay per view fight, but I think it could fight on pay per view, and I think they do pretty well. I don't think the I don't think people really know who Regis is like that. You know, unless you're really into boxing. But I think it's a good look. It's he's a champ, and I think that Shakur fight. I think it needs a little more time to build up. Especially if he's not accepting the terms like what it is right now. But and I like what my man said. He said Devin is already getting big. Like he could fight at 147, but I think it's a good look for him. Devin move up, fight a 140 champion. Retain that belt and still entertain 135 if a big fight comes on the table. But that's my take, man. Shout out to y'all, man.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. We going to. I'm gonna have to use my sheet for this. I don't know. Oh, we got some Discorders here. We going to hardcore dub. See dub. What up? Where you at? C-Dub, where you at? If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to put this episode in the eyes of other boxing fans that want to voice their opinion here on the Voice of the People hotline. We got... Let me see, is this a new number? Is this Brandon? Brandon or a new caller? Yeah, oh, why? Wait. Wrong number. Hold on. Shit. I meant this one right here. Yeah, this is Brandon. Shit. What up?
What's up, man? What's up, Neff? Danny?
Chilling.
Yo, just want to say real quick, man, I sent you $10 to remind you about that intro. That shit ain't no joke. The show's saying kind of dry right now.
Nah, you ain't lying. We've had hella hiccups. I told Danny as soon as we started, I'm like, Dan, you jinxed us. Every time we don't play the intro, I remember what you said, and usually it's a pretty rough show, but I feel like it's jumped back on the tracks.
The quick fix is just, put pause and start the intro real quick, because that get everybody in the mindset to talk boxing, Can't just go right into it with no foreplay. On another note, Ness, man, I'm glad to have you back from your vacation. That really inspired me to go out to the motherland with my mom before she, gets too old. And she always said when she died, send her ass back to Colombia. She don't want to be buried over here. So
nice.
That kind of inspired me to, go back to the roots. And it was also fun too, man. Danny, I got a lot more respect for Danny, man, because ain't no quitting him. Seeing him, it was comedy the first couple of days, him fucking with the soundboards and trying to talk over it was funny. And then just to see him, like, at the end, he was just said, fuck it, rolling with the punches. He was reading out the Cash App, doing the horn vocally. That shit was hilarious. So I appreciate the hard work and the grind, the effort. Ain't no giving up with Danny, man. The show must go on.
Wow.
Now, to talk boxing, man, with this Virgil shit, man, it made me think, what happened to Pistol Pete Dobson, man? This would have been a perfect opportunity for him to just come out the woodworks and be like, yo, I'm ready.
Nah, the issue with that is that Virgil offered him a fight, so Virgil's pulling out of this fight. Stenonius don't got no reason to fight Dobson. But I tell you this, Stenonius posted on his Facebook that the internet is gonna blow up. He said, and I quote, "You'll hear the whole truth when I land back home. I'll burn all the bridges, but social media will explode as well." So I don't know, man. It's probably a scandal behind this cancellation that he about to be like, fuck everybody. I'm saying my truth.
Well, I mean, I respect that too a lot, because there's a lot of stuff that goes on, behind closed doors. A lot of fighters got gag orders that they can't speak on their contracts and stuff. So, I don't know, man. I just want the right people getting their opportunities, because eventually that's going to be me one day. And, it's a lot of H-Town fighters fighting tonight or tomorrow night too that I'm excited to see, like Maurice Taylor. He's been in my gym a couple times. Who else was that? Ammo Williams was out there a couple days ago getting some work in. So it's like, I don't know, man. A lot of people that don't don't stay active, ain't really living his lifestyle, then my opportunities come passing him by. And perfect example with this Shakur and Devin Haney. I don't know why Shakur said no. He passing up an opportunity. It don't matter what 25% look like. It's your chance to surpass somebody. And you worried about money. You worried about the wrong thing. So that's all I had to say about that, man. I'm about to clock out of work and I'm about to head to the gym myself, man. So keep going strong with the show, man. And I appreciate all the info regarding social media because, I don't got none. The only thing I got is YouTube.
Appreciate
By the way, y'all
you.
check me out too, man. I'm going to have my amateur debut soon. So
let's do it.
All right, man.
All right, champ.
Peace.
Let's see what we got. Hardcore Dub. Street. And Canelo took short money against Cotto. If since the other ones because I see your argument, you trying to you trying to do. I see what you're trying to do, but it don't matter. The case still remains. They took short money. Daniel J it too. Took no, no, no. You wrong. You wrong. You wrong. You not listening. You not listening. Daniel did not take it with Canelo. Daniel took 25% with Gennady. He was mad. He tried to get 40. The WBA said no. Dillian White was mad. He tried to get 40. WBC said no, you get 20. Bruh, Cotto was the man in what division? What are you talking about?
Division. Like they was the man at the time, or they was the face of it at the time. Like I get it. Shakur should have took the 25%, but still, Devin is not those people. I guess since he got all the belts, he undisputed, he holding all the cards. Then yeah, but it's like with those examples, the only one I could see was Cotto against Canelo.
Listen to me. You sound crazy, okay? Gennady Golovkin did not have all the belts. He was not undisputed, but somehow you giving him more man in the division than Devin. Okay, we gonna move on. Mayweather damn sure never in his fucking life undisputed. Okay? He wasn't unified when he was gonna fight Canelo either, but somehow he was the man in his division. You just making up bullshit.
No, when you consider the man, period.
Bruh,
like
man,
and Devin ain't considered the man, like Canelo ain't considered the man in
Fuck
these.
out of here. If you ain't,
You know
if
what
you
I'm saying? You gotta knock it
undisputed,
off, man. Tank is the man at 130 to 140, man. You gotta knock it off.
All right, bro. I gotta go, man. We tired of you. You
Shout out,
sound
Nick,
crazy.
man. Shout out.
How you gonna be undisputed and you not the man in the division? Like what else you want him to do, bruh? So because you don't perceive him as the man, but he did what boxing tells him to do to be the man, he ain't the man? And he don't get to make the offers like that? But up until Devin had the belts, everything was, well, get the belts and you in charge. When the offer came and he had to sign to two promoters, well, you know, if you want the belts, you gotta take the offer. I don't even understand what's going on here. Y'all so weird, man. And that's what I'm saying. This fan of man shit gotta stop. If you just a fan of the sport, you don't change. But because you a fan of man, you gotta change every time a fight get made. That shit is whack. Y'all cornballs. Big Gucci Nick, what up?
What it do, man?
What's up,
Um,
man?
Ness, Danny, y'all hit that like and subscribe, man. Best podcast pound for pound, man. Yeah, man. About this Shakur, turning down that offer, man. Shakur need to open up his eyes, man. I've been thinking about this. Like, if you really that dude, it don't matter what the offer is. You gonna go ahead and get that fight because this will come after that fight. But honestly, it's that top rank effect, man. They the machine, but they the money machine. They gonna do what's good business wise, and that will affect the fighter's career greatly, man. And that's what they did to Terrence Crawford, man. I feel like he could have been a way bigger star had he had gotten the big fights at Top Rank and accepted lower offers and shit. But that's the thing, man. These fighters need to be more confident. If you really think you that dude, you take whatever offers on the table. Ruiz, man, what did Ruiz take? He took like fucking 15% against AJ, man. I'm exaggerating, but he took
But
low numbers.
they gonna say, yeah, but that was late minute replacement. That ain't the same. Every time you give a factual example of a fighter taking a short money, they got an excuse, bro. It's disgusting, man.
But there's one thing in common about all these. It's the opportunity. It's a massive fucking opportunity. And granted, you get past that, you know what's to come after that. You ain't getting no low purses. You the A side. You call the shots, man. That's why these fighters need to open their eyes, man, and stop listening to your promoter. You the boss. The promoter turned down the offer, but I mean, you can be like, yo, I know it's low, but I want that because I believe in myself. But I see Shakur making the same mistake Bud's making, man, at Top Rank. He need to put his career in his own hands, and if he really that dude, the offer don't matter. You're going to take that big-ass opportunity for all them belts and be the man of the division, and you got all the leverage, you feel me?
But that's
But
what
yeah,
I'm saying.
man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He been in control of his career. He's the one that said no to the Warrington fight in Leeds. He's the one that said it wasn't enough money to go over there and unify. He's the one saying 25% is not enough for undisputed.
Yeah, but Ness, I don't think it's just him, man. Somebody's management is in his ear, man. You got people behind the doors telling him what to do, how to make what decisions best for you financially.
Brother, are we forgetting that he wanted to fight Joe Cordina at 130? We forgot that already? I'm gonna end this show because I know I'm gonna delete this after this. I promise you I'm deleting this because I know how I go. And I done said too much truth. They don't like truth.
Nah, man, I feel you, Ness. But yeah, man, I feel like he should have took that offer, man. But yeah, that's my call, man. Y'all keep up the great work. You and Danny, y'all creating some fire content. I'm so happy y'all back. But yeah, man, that's my call.
Big Boss.
Yo, Nas Danny, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I had to punch back in after my nigga C-Dub. I was fucking with him at first, then he went off the rail a little bit, talking about my nigga Devin, dog. But like I've been saying, man, everybody been calling in. He really the first person I done heard that said like that Regis fight ain't gonna be super easy. I'm hearing everybody call in, be like, yo, go take Regis belt. That's an easy ass fight. I'm like, yo, dog, that nigga Regis ain't no slouch, dog. Like shit, he ain't look like no goddamn it world beater his last fight, but I ain't just gonna act like Regis no scrub or nothing like that. Like that's a tough ass fight. And like you were saying, bro, when it comes to that undisputed shit, I really don't know what else he supposed to do at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, you feel me? This nigga been trying to fight Tank for I don't know how long. Tank been fighting niggas we don't even care about, to be honest. Like, niggas we don't even really care for. You feel me? And it's like, this nigga get to do whatever he want to. Devin taking all the challenges, all the risk and shit, and he ain't getting no love for it. And it's like, niggas is still on his head, but it's like everybody else get to do what they want to. This nigga can't even get no little tune up or nothing. That's why I said it earlier. Like, damn, my nigga can't get one tune up. Like, damn, you feel me? Like, everybody else ain't fighting like that. That's why I was like, bro, motherfuckers was fighting like Devin, bro, boxing to be way back. Like, this should be back years ago. You know what I'm saying? It's only a handful of fighters even doing shit like Devin. That's why I fuck with Devin a long way. But even if he did fight Tank, I'm going to still rock with Tank in that fight. But I'm just saying, bro, it's like, I don't know what else you could do at this point. Like you just said it, bro. The nigga done fought everybody in the division to get to the belts. He took all the deals he had to, double back, fought Loma, beat him, and niggas is still talking about him. So it's like, damn, bro, I don't know what else the nigga could do at this point. Nigga can't get no tune up. Nigga want him to go up, fight Regis. Like, damn, nigga, ain't nobody brought up Matisse or Rolly, nobody, my nigga. You feel me? I heard one person bring up the vacant belt for T.O. That was about it. So it's like, damn, bro. It's like, y'all want this nigga to stay in the fire. My nigga can't get one off or nothing. But that's all I got, man. That's all I had to punch back in and say, man.
All right. Marky Mark.
Yo, what it do, fellas? Shit, just piggybacking off Big Boss, man. Same shit, bro. I think the route that Devin is taking, I'm not gonna say is comparable to Floyd, but I think the hate he receiving off, the situations he's been in is kind of similar to young Floyd. You know, guys was hating on him regardless, no matter what he did, they was hating on him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's kind of weird to see actually, because the dude, he went over to Australia. You know what I'm saying, twice. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't get, like, just like you said, I don't know what else he kind of got to do to be, to be considered that dude. Like what else do you do? They tell you get the belts to become undisputed. They tell you beat Loma. He did it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what else do you got to do? To me, if it ain't about cashing out, if it's about cashing out before you leave 135, if it ain't the Tank fight, man, just get it over with. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't the Tank fight, just go ahead and move up, bro. If they talking about money, if it got to do with anything with money, it should be the Tank fight. If it ain't the Tank fight, then move up. It's just that simple. If they talking about money, because even if Devin and Shakur were to make that fight ain't doing the numbers that Tank and Devin gonna do. That's just a fact. So if you know what I'm saying, so if it's not the same fight, he might as well move up. But to speak on Regis, I think Regis can crack, but I think Regis, like the style that Devin Haney, like his fighting style, that's a hard style to beat. So unless Regis is like, I don't know, I just from his last fight, and then even in his fight with with Taylor, I don't got Regis beating that style. You know what I'm saying? Just that style, that slick fighting style is hard to beat. It's really hard to beat. So I don't think Regis has the tools to beat that style. So that's why I would favor Devin in that fight. I think Regis can crack, and I think that he has the willpower and everything like that. He talk a lot of shit, so I mean I think that's cool, but I don't think he can beat that style. But I definitely think Devin should go the vacant WBO route. That that belt TL had. Definitely think he should go that route. So yeah, I definitely think if it's not the Tank fight, he should move up for sure. But the Shakur shit, man, Shakur, I don't know what's gotten into him. I don't know if this because he's technically, I mean, he's under Top Rank, but he technically managed by Jay Prince. So I think Jay Prince is kind of getting in his head a little bit, you know what I'm saying, about making the money and shit like that. But at the end of the day, I think he kind of need to stay humble. Like, yeah, you did what you did at 130, but I mean, you did what you did at 130 against. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I ain't high on Oscar Valdez. So you did what you did, against Valdez. He ain't that good to me. So Hearn, that was respectable. It was old Hearn. He was retiring and everything like that. You did what you did at 130. More power to you. But you got to pay your dues, bro. Like everybody else, come up to 135. You fought Yoshino. Cool. Now, there's other dudes out there for you to fight. Don't act like Devin is the only fight for you to make there. There's other dudes for you to fight if you want, motherfuckers that respect you. So shit, that's why I think Shakur he need to stay humble. Because my whole thing is, if you was gonna get an offer, which they saying he got the offer, just take it. Like just like somebody had said, I think it was before Big Boss, dude that was on the phone. I called in, like just take the fight. Like if you want, you got to prove it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know that you ain't really proved yourself at 135 yet, and they giving you scraps, shit, fuck it, take the scraps. Because then you beat him. Now you the man. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, if he beat him, that's a crazy fucking accomplishment to come up and be the undisputed champ. So I just would have took it just off the strength of that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. These guys, I think Jay Prince was kind of the issue for real though. I just think he kind of getting in his head about the money shit.
Appreciate the call, champ. That was the bell. That's what I'll say, man. I don't know, man. Maybe I smoked too much and I just can't remember in recent anyone getting a shot at all the belts. Like, I don't know that that's happened. Danny, anybody's gotten a shot at all the belts? Because Taylor undisputed and he lost belts. Terrence undisputed and he lost belts. You know, even Vlad that wasn't undisputed gave up the IBF. Like, I don't who's giving up.
Jermel's getting a shot in September, and then I mean you could say
and I'm glad you brought that up. Jermel is an undisputed current defending champion. You see how that looks? That's what I'm saying. When someone gives you a shot at everything. Matter of fact, let's go back. Do you think Jermel's receiving more than 25% of a Canelo pot?
Absolutely not.
All right. We're going to go out to some more callers. We got...
Catterall got a shot the first time around.
He was a mandatory. He didn't get a shot. He was a mandatory.
Oh, yeah, he was a mandatory. Yep, you're right.
And he didn't get all the belts. It wasn't on the line anyway, was it?
First time they was.
That sucks to be.
Yo, Ness, yo, Danny.
What up?
What's poppin', man? I'm piggyback off Nino and fucking Marky and shit. Hey, I can't say it. No, I can't. I'm sad to agree with y'all because y'all know when I call it this Yoko, you know I call it. I fuck with Shakur, bro. Like, no, Shakur my favorite fighter, but he on some bullshit. I'm gonna just call it what it is. He on some bullshit. You, as a man that say you fight for legacy and shit, like when Dad go up to his fights and shit, it's like, oh, I fight for legacy. I don't give a fuck about the money and this and that. Court always say he a legacy fighter. He always say he a legacy fighter. He want to be the best ever. So bet on yourself. I personally think he gonna beat Devin like convincingly, and a lot of people do. I know he do deep down and stuff. So why not bet on yourself? Like fuck the money. That's gonna come with this shit, bro. That's gonna come with this shit. Beat Devin, and you the biggest name at 135, not named Tank. And then that makes your pot go up higher and higher, like y'all saying. Like I don't understand why he's saying Eric, nobody want to fight, dog. Bro, I'm so mad I gotta get on him like this, bro. You lost your belts on the scale. You could have moved up and petitioned that fight, but that didn't happen. Okay, you get a second offer to fight Devin at undisputed. Who's to say that he gonna have all the belts down the line at 140 and shit like that? This a one fight. You beat Yoshino, and then you can fight Devin and take his belts. Why wouldn't you take that? Cord need to go back on. I hope you're listening right now. Cord, you need to go on fucking Twitter right now and say, yo, I know I said what I said. Fuck that. I'm gonna bet on myself, and I'm gonna go take them motherfucking belts. Facts. Am I lying?
I'm with you.
You feel me? Like, I don't like that shit, man. I ain't gonna say he ducking. I ain't never gonna call him a duck. I know he ain't ducking. He just being too greedy. You ain't do shit at 135. Nigga, don't give a fuck about Hearn and Valdez, all that shit. That's old. 35, what you do? You beat up Yoshino, now you got a chance to take all the belts and you talking about more money? Come on, Corey. I ain't rocking with that shit. But it's all good. Maybe we just got to fuck around, beat the shit out of De Los Santos, or I don't know why. How you say his name, Jorge or Linares? I don't know why I don't know why he keep like hungry, like somebody on the street is coming out for money. You want fights. Nigga, you suck.
Yeah,
nigga.
I ain't gonna lie. No, hold up. I gotta give him his flowers though, because to me, he made Rolly bitch up. Like Rolly he sat there, he was quiet.
Man, Rolly told that nigga suck his dick.
Eye contact, like.
Man, Rolly told that nigga suck his dick, Danny. You bugging. But yeah, that's what I got to say on the Cord shit. I think Cord being a fucking weirdo for this shit. And I think at the same time, though, I still think Devin energy is off when it comes to Shakur. I'm still going to call it what it is. I think Devin energy is off when it comes to Shakur. He don't got that same tense energy. I don't give a fuck if they was cool or not. This nigga said he was going to smoke you. Nigga, I know him and Tank is like different. It's different, so he got that more energy from him. But still, when it comes to Shakur, he typing dot with dots and shit. The nigga just don't got that. You know when the nigga don't got the same energy for somebody. The energy definitely not the same. But I feel as though Shakur should have just took the offer. And I'm not fucking with how he acted. You feel me? So I'm out of here. Yoko out. Fucking whatchamacallit? Bam finna get this unification fight on. Beat the shit out of Sonny. And we gonna see what's next for Shakur. Shout out TBV.
We got a counterpunch from Fats.
Shout out.
What up?
Yo.
What's good?
My boy Yoko, look. Oh my god. Oh my god. I know I can hear it in his voice, the cracking. He wanted to cry. I'm telling you, I know that shit hurt it. But he kept it 100. Yoko, I fucks with you, man, for real. You kept it a buck, man. Look, it was all for nothing in the end. I told you that boy be doing a lot of capping, man. He be doing a lot of capping. But yeah, I appreciate it. I'm gonna keep tuning in.
Yo, that was funny. Fat. You don't remember, right? You don't remember because you smoke as much as me, but I remember. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Do you
Nah, I
remember?
don't remember.
So him and Yoko went at it. You don't remember? It was, you know, they went counterpunch for like 2 and, you know, said words at each other.
I remember.
Nah, it's tough, man. People don't get it, man. Like, your favorite fighter eventually fucks you over, man. That's how it go, man. Jay Swift.
Yo, what up, peoples?
What up?
The boxing.
What up?
I'm over here just crying, bro. I'm over here laughing my ass off at all this shit, bro. But y'all remember when when y'all talk about Shakur Stevenson, I told y'all he's too young in the 35 pound division. He only had one fight. So I mean, he looking at Devin Haney like back when they was in the amateurs and they was friends and they was all close friends. And Devin is doing the same thing, but Devin has turned into a bit of a more powerful fighter, or more. He has more clout. He's got more characteristics. He can't be continuously sitting around trying to play Shakur Stevenson's big brother. It's not that no more. They're not in that category no more. And to me, to be honest with you, I think that Shakur talks a good game, but I do not think that the way Devin Haney fights, that he can actually, because he's not going to knock Devin Haney out. I know that for a fact. But I don't think that he can win a decision either. And I think Jay Prince knows that too. But also, a lot of everybody that got these O's, they don't have no losses, they're trying to hold on to them O's. They're trying to hold on to them. But if they're going to lose, they might as well lose getting $15 million for the fight. And if they get $15 million, at least they, Shakur can look at himself as rich. But he also hangs with the wrong people in Houston. He hangs with too many of them crazy niggas, and I just looked at the last 2 situations he was in Houston, and I'm like, Shakur, what are you doing there? You from Jersey. I know you managed by Prince, but he ain't supposed to be around murders like that. He's right in the mix of that shit. I would have never been in that mix. I would have never had him in that mix. Also,
I mean, you act like he just know where the crime gonna take place, and he like, yeah, let me pull up. You feel me? He lives in Houston. Newark is a fucked up area. Nuster can attest to that. He chose to get him, his family, all his siblings. all his siblings out of Newark, out of that danger. They put up in a nice suburban area of Houston, a very safe neighborhood.
Nah,
He didn't know what was gonna take place that night. Come on.
He'd be hanging in Fifth Ward. He'd be hanging with the mob ties. He's down with the mob ties. Don't try to front on me. I know what I'm talking about. I don't just be running my mouth. So my point is,
I mean, you saying what he doing in Houston, but he lives in Houston, so it don't really sound like you know what you're talking about.
well, I know he lives in Houston. He's
So why wouldn't he
that's
be in
not the
Houston? Why would you question why
why would
he's
he be hanging in
where he
Fifth Ward?
lives?
If you come to New York and I see you hanging in the South Bronx, I'm gonna grab you, Danny. I'm gonna be like, come here, Danny, let me talk to you. And I'm gonna walk you all the way to Manhattan. I'm gonna take you out of the South Bronx. And that's what they're supposed to do to him. That's like the cash cow right now, Steven Shakur.
Yo, you do
Shakur
realize that the
Stevenson.
incident took place in the downtown area where there's lots of money, right?
And he was with A-list rappers like the Migos. The Migos is A-list rappers. Like you can't expect him to expect that to happen around him.
He wasn't hanging with the Migos.
Wasn't
He was
that
hanging
what?
with the Mob niggas. He was hanging with that DJ, whatever DJ Paul, whatever his name is, and somebody else. And they what's his name? The little Sean nigga. He was hanging with them too. The niggas is known for robbing and murdering. And then two people just got murdered. The first one would have woke my eyes up. But that's not the reason why I'm calling, because the reason I'm calling is I'm saying that he just got to the 135. He shouldn't have be trying to make demands on anybody. He's supposed to be boxing. If he can't get Devin, okay, he should have boxed two people before he even made this. He boxed one person. He should have boxed two people before he tried to make a demand. Also, Devin Haney has done what he could for the 135. He needs to move on. Why doesn't he move on? Because it takes stronger fists and punching power to move on to 147. He could be still champion in 140. I believe this. He can do what he can do in what he's doing now into the 140. I believe this. But when you try to go to 147 and you try to punch somebody from 135 to somebody in 147, you could break your wrists if you don't know how to punch, if you don't strengthen your wrist. And
Yo, Jay,
Devin, yeah.
You in the Bronx right now?
Am I in the what?
I said, are you in the
No, I'm
Bronx
not in
right
the Bronx.
now?
No, I'm not in the Bronx. I'm in Dykeman. It's Manhattan.
But you in
Inwood.
you in New York though?
Yeah.
But that rapper just got killed yesterday. Why you in New York? You shouldn't be in New York. That rapper
Danny,
just
you
got killed yesterday.
corny.
Yo, on some gangster shit. Hopped off on the block. Got his ass got. Fuck you talking about? You shouldn't be out there, Jay. I'm just saying. Even though you live there, I know you reside there, but you shouldn't be there because that rapper just got killed. Even though you didn't know nothing would happen and you had no clue, you shouldn't be there, champ.
Yes, you got to explain to him the difference between Dykeman, Inwood, and the South Bronx. You need to explain that to him when we get off the phone. Because he don't understand the difference.
I mean, you talking about Houston. He was in downtown Houston. Houston is Houston. He was in downtown, you in Manhattan. You get what I'm saying?
Them dudes come from the Fifth Ward.
But I'm saying they wasn't in the Fifth Ward when the incident took place. They was downtown. You in Manhattan.
You're talking two different incidents where two primary people who were not supposed to be murdered got murdered. And he was there, front line, standing next to them in both of them.
Wait,
Right,
damn,
but I'm
Shakur
saying
was
he's
in
in
two?
Houston because he live there.
Shakur was in two separate situations? I'm lost.
I mean, I don't know. I ain't. You feel me on no police shit? So I don't know nothing. I just,
Well,
you feel me? I know whatever was on
journalist.
TMZ and TMZ only. That's the only thing I know.
I'm a journalist. I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna try to put nothing on nobody. I'm not making no statements or none of that. But see, I got love for Shakur. He's from Newark. I used to play ball in Newark in East Orange. So my point is, to me,
Why though? People get killed in Newark too. Why would you do that?
Why you being ignorant?
Say what?
Nothing, Jay. Nothing. He trying to troll you.
Oh, okay. See, Danny, but Danny's 20-something years old. I'm 65. We don't understand each other's frequencies, and I understand.
I'm 26.
That's why I don't try to hang out with people that young. That's why I don't, because you don't try to understand my energy. I'm not trying to understand yours. But I'm a journalist. I went to school for
You
it.
right.
I went to Boston Community College. I went to Lehman College. I went to Manhattan School of Photography. I'm a true journalist. So once it turns away from journalism, I throw my hands up and be like, "You're right." I'm not trying to make any enemies. I'm just telling you what I know for a fact. He's still acting too young. He could be a champion at 135.
I mean,
But he's still. What?
No, I was agreeing with you. I was
Danny
agreeing
taking
with
it
you.
personal.
He can't be a champion at 135. You are correct. He can.
Danny be taking that so personal. He hilarious, yo.
Nah, bro. I'm just trying to find flights out of Chicago because somebody just got killed in Chicago yesterday.
Oh man, see, and that's why I don't go to Chicago.
Word.
It's like I don't even know where to go.
Word.
I don't even know
Yeah,
where
that's
to
why I
go.
don't go to New York. That's why I don't go to New York. You feel me?
You was just in New York.
But in New York,
Danny was
you can
just
go
in
to
New
Times
York.
Square. He does.
Please say what you finna say. Please, because I got you already. Please finish saying what you finna say. Please. What you say about Times Square, please?
Yo, we talking about Shakur. Stop trying to talk about
No,
inner
I'm
city
just saying.
crime.
I just want to know about Times Square. I want to hear about Times Square. Jay, tell me about
Jay,
Times
let me
Square.
get to some other callers, Jay.
If you go if you go to Times Square right now, and you go into the church area, you'll see nothing but cops around, just waiting to make sure that they protect you.
And guess what? I can name you somebody that was murdered in Times Square with this year. This year, I ain't even got to go that far. This year, I can name you a famous person that was murdered in Times Square.
Danny.
Who was that? Who's that?
What are you doing, man?
I'm gonna pull up the rapper because I know that rapper from the Bronx.
You can't name me, then you have to pull it up. You can't name me. See, I can name you the people that was killed.
But you just said that they protect him. So I'm just telling you that in the most secure spot in America, which is Times Square, a rapper just caught a body. Just caught a body. Just caught a body in Times Square.
Jay, you got him. The chat said you got him. The chat said you got him 3-0. I got to get to some other calls. I'm going to have to start using the bell because Danny getting out of control here. Cliff, Connecticut.
I'm just saying, champ. That's the fact. You feel me? That's my journalism. You feel me? I was doing some journalistic work, and I found out that earlier this year, a rapper caught a body in Times Square on some gangster shit.
That man ain't even on the show no more. Let this new man get his call. Danny and his feelings.
You ain't introduce him, champ. You ain't introduce him.
You ain't your feelings.
I wanted to touch on that, but I ain't gonna touch on it because Danny is a little bit too sensitive, and I don't want to spend time on it. But yo,
we got time. But time we got.
What?
I said we got time.
Of course, you take the. No, I don't. I only got a limited time. But anyways, if you want me to touch on it, yo, everybody, you're not Shakur. That other dude's not Shakur. So you need to protect yourself the same way he do. He got generational wealth that he could obtain, so he should be careful. That's my opinion on it. But other than that, yo, he should take the fight because he talking crazy, and he was making Devin energy look funny. I'm gonna admit that, but Devin, he reversed the situation. He sent the offer. He put it on Twitter, yo, sign the contract with the quotations. Now you look silly, and Devin got to get all the praise and all the respect because he's done everything that he has said he would do. He fought Loma. He went and took the 22% with Cambosa. He calling out Tank. He's willing to stay at 35 for Shakur. That's crazy because he do look chubby. And he's going up to 40 to fight Prograis, one of the top dogs at 40. Man, Devin get all the respect from me. And Ness, how you going to say a little while ago, you like, yo, I'm going to delete the show because I said too much truth. Man, speak your mind. What's the problem? What you think Shakur ain't going to want to come on the show and get a little interview or something? Fuck that. You say what's on your mind. Speak the truth. Who cares? Call a spade a spade.
Nah, y'all just know that some callers be getting under that skin, so he be, you know.
Danny gonna say
whatever,
whatever.
He
Danny
be feeling like he be having to overprove a point. That's
under
all.
his skin. He said that because he already know what he was saying about Shakur and bringing up the past and the history was the truth. And these niggas is sensitive. But I can see you not wanting to say nothing because I seen yesterday when we did the show, you ain't say shit. You ain't want to say shit. You shouldn't because you be in their face getting interviews face to face, and they might try to play you for that. Well, man, that's what we love about you. Say what the fuck is going on. Keep that shit real. That's my call.
Yeah, I mean, you know, somebody got to get y'all the content. Yo, chat, they saying my audio bad.
That's what he's saying, Danny. That's what he's saying. Yeah, it's probably echoing, man. It's probably echoing. I realized that if I do the noise cancellation, you be getting muted. I don't know what the fuck going on, man. Is Danny in the Titanic? You sound like you're in an arena, Danny. Oh, so it's your audio, not me. Look at my man. See, this is what I'm saying. These dudes want you to be like, oh, Danny, you from Chicago, so G Herbo got to be the best rapper no matter what. And you gotta say that. Like, that's how they act. That's how they act. My man literally like, Ness, you from North. How you selling Shakur out? How am I selling Shakur out? By telling you the headline? I gotta go, man. Y'all terrible, man. Sometimes y'all make it hard to do this show.
Ness GTO, bring back Danny.
Trey in Nebraska, what up?
Yo, Danny, what's good, my boy? What's up, Ness?
What up?
Man, nothing. Hey, I'm kind of 50-50 on the Shakur situation. Here's what I'm going to say. I understand it. I understand Shakur not no household name at 35, so, you know, you got to earn your respect. You got to do what you got to do. But I just think that we should still get paid a little more. I mean, it's Shakur Stevenson we talking about. And plus, Devin and Shakur does more numbers than Devin and Tank to me. That's just me. I mean, I know Tank Davis is a big name. I get it. But nah, man, we talking about Shakur Stevenson. When we talk about him, we talking about him and we mention him with other great names like Crawford and you know what I'm saying? So, and, you know, Danny, Danny, I feel a certain way with you in this Devin Haney shit, man. But I keep my words and my thoughts to myself because I respect you, you know. But once you
talk to me, champ.
My point gonna be proven that Devin is not ready for Shakur. Devin's just not that guy, man. He's that guy because you gotta understand Shakur wasn't at 35 when all them belts was out and about like that. Now that they all at one person, it is tougher to get them all. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. Danny, I just got to tell you, bro, like, you gotta come on with it, bro. Like, get off Dev, bro. Like, Dev, I'm telling you, Devin is not that guy, bro. Like, Devin's just got all these belts right now, and that's what makes him look like that guy. Yeah, he went to Australia, did what he did. You know what I'm saying? But, dude, Shakur.
But what have I said? Like, I'm confused. What have I said to make you feel this way? Because people in the chat talking about Shakur this and that, but like, I just got an interview with Shakur this past weekend in Toledo. He ain't telling me I can't talk to him.
be that with you. That's why I'm like this. You need to cut that out, bro. Like, you just cut it out. Like, Dev Haney is not. He's not. And I tell Bill to his face. That's why I wish Bill was. Sometimes I wish Bill was here. And I wish that I could call in while Bill was here, because I would tell Bill, like, ear to ear, because I can't say I would tell it to his face, you know, because we not eye to eye. But I would tell Bill if I could, like, your boy not ready for my meds, bro. Like, you need to go ahead and move to 40 now. It's best that you go to 40, because when Shakur beats you, it's going to be that you was weight drained, or that you was there at 35 too long, or it's just like when Bud beat Spence. It's going to be the same excuses. Like, you know what I'm saying? So just go ahead, go knock off Regis, go beat him, then go ahead, go beat Rolly. There's nobody for you to really fight at 140. And Teofimo, he's out of there. So it's just like, you know, Teofimo really does direct to me. So, you know, and then I'm going to touch on one more thing. I think Jamel going to go fight Canelo is crazy. So I don't, that was stupid. I think he should have went on ahead and fought Tim Tszyu and gave Tim Tszyu his chance. But, yeah, man. That's my call. And yeah, man. Naz, don't be scared to speak no facts, man. What you saying, Naz, I agree with. What you saying, Danny, I agree with too. But, you know, I still got my say so a little bit too. We all got our opinions, I guess. So, you know, I just feel how I feel. Everything I'm saying is opinionated, by the way, so don't take it personal. But, yeah, man, when it's all said and done, Shakur going to be the number one guy at 35. Bud going to be the number one at 47. We're going to go up to 54. We're going to take them straps, too. You know what I'm saying, man? Y'all know what time it is, man. So, yeah, man, that's my call. I hope y'all all right, man.
Hey,
and,
champ.
hey, I like that y'all did that TBC versus Spence party thing, man. That's lit. I like that. Y'all turned up for that. That's dope, man, for sure.
I was going to ask, are you going to be in town for the fight?
I ain't gonna lie. I already got tickets and everything. I got my room. I got my flight booked. So yeah, I am. But I ain't gonna be in town for the. I ain't gonna be at y'all party. No.
I get it. I know you his cousin. I'm expecting you to be at the fight. I was just making sure.
Oh yeah, we out there, man. We out there for sure.
All right,
Danny. Ooh, Danny, if I see you, we go go back and forth, my boy. If I see you out there, I'm on your ass, right over right, Danny.
You better walk up with a $20 bill. That's the in-person counter punch. That's how you get me to talk boxing. No, I'm fucking with you. But I ain't gonna lie. I hope I run into you one day, because you got me so confused with what the fuck you said. I ain't gonna lie. Cause me and Ness ain't said shit different, but you agree with Ness and not me. So I appreciate the call, and I'll see you soon, my guy.
Man, for sure, my boy.
All right, and that was Trey in Nebraska. Looks like Big Boss.
Yo, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I just had to punch back in off the last caller, my nigga. It's the Shakur hype train, dog. It's like, my nigga, his best win to me is
Wait. The last caller is Crawford's cousin who gets to see Shakur spar.
Well, shit, I don't care about that shit.
I'm just letting you know, like, because that's how I was. Like, when I was in Wilder's camp, I didn't think Fury. No, it ain't matter what you told me. I didn't think Fury was gonna do it. I seen Wilder put every sparring partner he ever sparred down. I just couldn't believe that anybody could get up from the right hand until Fury finally got up from the right hand. So sometimes when you that close, it's hard to see past what you seeing. Is all I'm saying.
I get that, but shit, I think motherfucking Devin would have beat everybody on Shakur resume too. Like, I guess I see what you're saying, but now that you break it down like that, I guess, but that's the only reason why I was punching back in, because, like, I'm looking at this shit now. I'm like, bro, Joey Gonzalez, like, Valdez, Hearing, bro, like, them niggas ain't messing with Devin Haney. So it's like, I guess if you want to put it like that, I guess, but if you want to, you feel me, just break it down, I guess you could make it like that. But it ain't like Shakur didn't beat somebody that Devin can't beat. That's the only reason why I had to punch back in, because I'm like, who the fuck Shakur didn't beat that Devin can't beat? You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I had to say about it. I thought he was just, you feel me? I didn't know he was that close to him like that, but I guess. But that's the only thing I had to say, bro. That's the only reason why I had to punch back in. That's all I had.
All right.
Shout out for the call.
Yo, I don't feel like using the list, bruv. Who's this? Who's
What's
these?
going on, Nez? What's going on, Dang?
Damn. You sound like you in Texas somewhere. Where you from? Let me check.
What you mean?
Nah, because I ain't used the list, so I don't know who it is. But your accent, you sound definitely like a Texas. But let me see, where's this? Dallas. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
you very.
Yo, I'm
Yeah, you
fucking
very sharp, my
nasty.
brother.
Holy shit. Wait, who's this? 60 Lawson, Texas. Bulldog. What up, yo? That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Nah, man. I ain't gonna be too long, man. But hearing the show, man, y'all got me through the day, and I appreciate it. But just to wrap it up real quick, it kind of brings me back to something that you always say, and I think it applies here as well, man. It's like when you fan of man, it's hard to step back and look at things objectively. Now, before I go out on that limb, I'm not just gonna go out and say that Shakur is straight up ducking, but I do believe that he should have took that deal because that 25%, if he won that fight, it grows exponentially. He becomes the man. He calls the shots. He got the belt in his second fight at 135. So in my opinion, he should have took the deal. I'm not gonna go out and call Shakur a duck because I like Shakur and I like Haney, but at the same time, Devin Haney is not asking Shakur Stevenson to do something that he has not already done himself, and is not in a 3-fight deal either. So that's my call, man. I'm back in the chat. I don't call in as often as I like to, man, but I just want y'all to know, man, y'all get me through the workday more often than not, man. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you, man. Without you, there's no us. So thank you for tuning in. That's dope. Okay. Is this the same Nebraska or another Nebraska? They coming in now, man. This is oh, that's the same Nebraska. Trey, right? Trey, did Trey send a counterpunch or something? Let me see what else we got here. Discord. Louisiana, what up?
What up, Ness? Can you hear me?
Perfect.
Yeah, like I guess I see both sides of the argument when it comes to the Devin Shakur thing. Like, yeah, Shakur really should have just took the fight. If he really thought if he really think he can beat Devin, take that fight, get them belts, get that name, and then you put yourself in a better position for the Tank fight. And at the same time, like when AJ tried to send Wilder off like that, I was like, well, I felt like AJ was only doing that because he knew Wilder was gonna knock him out, so he wanted to cash out on the first fight and make all the money off the first fight in case he don't get a rematch or in case Wilder knocked him out and became undisputed. And some people might feel like Devin's doing the same thing. I don't think that. I just think, he's in a position now. He had to do that to get the belts. So, he's not just going, you're not just going to come up and automatically get a 50-50. Maybe Tank and him would be a 50-50 fight, but Shakur, and I'm not saying, maybe make the offer a little better, but either way, Shakur is going to end up taking short money to make that fight, and he needs to make it because that's one of the two fights that we want to see at that division is Shakur and Devin, and Shakur and Tank and Devin, or Shakur and Tank. We want to see these three fights to figure out who really is the king of that division, and they need to make that happen. But I'm not mad at the Prograis fight either, especially if Devin's running. Because I ain't really checked the numbers for the last Prograis fight, but I'm confident that Devin Haney versus Regis Prograis fight would sell out in the Smoothie King Center, which is where the New Orleans NBA team plays. And I would be, I don't even have to get a hotel. I live in New Orleans now, so that's a drive for me. So I'm not mad at that fight either. But yeah, Shakur needs to, if he sent you off at one of the biggest fights in boxing, and you say no on some ego stuff. I mean, take the fight, get the belts, get the name, and now you can make the offers. But that's my call.
All right. We got Joshua.
Yo, how the audio sound?
Straight.
All right, what's up, guys? What's up, Ness? What's up, Danny? Yo, just giving my my thoughts on this. Dev thing, I think Shakur is the one that should be mad at himself because he missed weight and he lost his belts against Concesio, and now he got to put up with negotiating for his money. But I think Dev might have started low, but you start low and then you build up. I think Shakur's taking it a little bit too personal. It's not like you're gonna go right at the number that you're ready to give up. When you start negotiating, you start low, you keep building and building. So I just think Shakur's being a little, crybaby.
Mm. All right. Thank you for calling in. We got Alex in Florida. Yo, that's crazy you out here, bro. We meeting up or what? You chump. Look, he ducked. Now I said I want to meet up. He ducked, yo. It's crazy. Yo. What's up, man? Is this what he dropped off again? That was you to say, yo?
Yeah, that was me. I thought you was talking to me.
No, I was talking to him. See, right now, there won't be an echo because I got the thing. But like,
yo, echo.
good. But then watch if I go to Zorro. Let's see if he's actually gonna connect. We hear you.
All right. Man, you like on the West Coast, bro. You like 4 hours away, man. That ain't no
Bruh,
easy.
you went to
Ain't no
Plant
easy
City.
ride.
You went to Plant City?
Yeah, I stood the night. The hell?
Where you at? In Orlando?
I'm gonna go get a hotel room just to hang out with Ness.
Where you at? In Orlando?
God damn it, man. You be killing me, bro. No, Palm Beach. I'm not twin.
No, I know, but I met you in Plant City, so I don't really know where you live. Then you sparred with Keem, so I figured Orlando.
Yeah, nah, South Florida.
Damn, so you on the 95 side. Yeah, that is the other side.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's far as shit.
That is.
But
I was
anyway,
just there, though. I was just there. I was in Fort Lauderdale the other day. And I was in Hollywood the other day. I actually drive. I don't give a fuck. That's why I bought a car. I'll be putting miles in. I did 93 the other day to go to Tampa. Did 200 and something to go to motherfucking Fort Lauderdale. I like to drive, man. I don't like this, whatever.
I drive all day. The last thing I want to do is do more. But who knows? One day, man, I could always find a reason to go over there. But in regards to the topic, man, Devin Haney, when it comes to Devin Haney, Shakur, like this whole Twitter thing, I think it's all silliness. But I heard one dude call in and it's just like downplaying Shakur. Like Shakur ain't a big name at 135. Like I get it, he's only had one fight, but he's literally seen as one of the best fighters in the world, right? You see him on pound for pound list. He's a former unified champion. And some people even have him in between Tank and Devin as the best fighter at 135, regardless of how fight, blah, 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 this or that. That's all perception and that's fine. But a dude called in, I think he paid $5 to say that Devin Haney fought other fights to get the belts. Like, yo, he got a vacant belt, an interim strap, got elevated, and then fought one guy for the other 3 belts. So I guess technically you're right, but come on, man. That shit ain't hitting. And then paid another $5 to say Devin Haney beats everybody Shakur faced and names fucking Joel Gonzalez, 126-pounder. Like, bro, we getting ridiculous, man. Listen, we want to see the fight. If you just favor Devin Haney, that's fine. But when you spill shit like that and you pay for it, you just look ridiculous, brother. Like relax. Let's just say, yo, Devin Haney's the undisputed champion. Shakur fucked up by losing his 135-pound belts by missing weight, and he said sign the contract. Contract got sent. Now it's his turn to sign it, and you could clown him for that. But all this other bullshit is just mierda, man. Like, the shit makes me sick to my stomach to hear dumb shit, especially from a guy that I kind of like his opinion. So, and then Devin fighting Regis, I think it's a great matchup for Devin. I think Regis is not going to be able to footwork. I think Devin's going to be I would favor Devin to win a decision. It's just about him being able to take the shots, and hopefully at 140 he can do that. And maybe it'd be a good fight. Maybe it'd be one-sided. I put my money on Haney. I mean, we saw what happens when somebody's a little bit footwork, man. We seen that with El Zorro, man, and that's why you see the name Justice for Zorro. I'm out.
All right. We got a few more. Majid, what up?
Oh shit. What up, what up? You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Everybody need to like the
Yeah.
video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for something. Man, I felt like, with that paperwork he sent out for the 75-25, he did that shit because he could. He got all the belts. Um, I'm like, I got Shakur beating him and Tank, might be biased, but I still feel like he made a dumb move. Like when he ain't make that weight, couldn't make the weight, whatever it is, lost those belts, he lost his leverage with numbers. And now that he gotta, work like go on 135 at a different route, got that mandatory spot. So they just, hey, take it or leave it type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it is what it is, like either take it or leave it. Me personally, like from a fan stance, like I wish he would have took that shit because you win that, you got it all. They gonna throw extra sauce on it with all the Olympian medalists and all this shit. Like, ESPN. So I just don't understand why he ain't do it, and if he playing that ego shit and all of that. Like, it ain't exactly the same, but we could think about somebody like Demetrius Andrade. Years ago, he could have motherfucking fought, what's that, Jermel or whoever, whichever one it was. For whatever his excuse was, he pulled out that fight. And look at him today. Like, just because you got skills and shit, sometimes you got to bite the bullet of what you don't like to get what you want long term. So, I feel like this pass a fumble, and if he could recover and try to get that shit back, that nigga might as well try. Like, drop that ego, man, and get them belts. But that's all I got. And welcome back, man.
All right. Majid, thanks for calling in. Looks like we got Arms, maybe.
Yo. And to everybody tuned in, make sure to smash that like.
Ohms or Arms?
What's up, guys? How you doing, man?
Straight.
Hey, shout out to the boxing voice. You already know. Man, the Shakur and Haney situation, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. I think it was the guy before the last guy saying something about can't compare his record and Shakur's record. Like, I agree with Big Boss, bro. Like, Haney can beat anyone on Shakur's record. And that's a fact. I'm not even a big fan of the guy. Can't lie, man. Like, if you say you're all that and you say you're trying to beat these better guys and you're better than everyone, you can beat Mayweather and Pacquiao, take the fight. Just take it. Haney took 22%. Mikey Garcia took it. Andrew Reese, like, all these guys took it. So if you're going to prove you're the best, take the fight and become the best. If not, then I wouldn't consider it a duck, That's stupid to say that. But if he moves on to get an interim belt, then he doesn't take the fight with Haney, then I'd call that 100%. You don't want to fight. But for now, yeah, it's just negotiations, Hopefully we can get this fight going. But people might call me biased, but I can't lie. I do see Haney kind of winning that, man. But it is what it is, I think he's a better fighter, more experience.
What about the Regis fight? Ain't nobody talking about
the Regis fight. Yeah, hell yeah. That's a good fight for Haney as well. I can't lie, I got Haney in that as well. I think Regis. I mean, I've seen his fight with Zarilla, man. He was good. I can't lie, but he surprised me. I was surprised to see him get knocked down, and Zarilla kind of pushed the pace on it a few rounds. But it's good, man. I think I got Haney in that fight as well. I think he takes a good decision. The footwork alone will just probably build him that fight and the jab, but it's distracting. Just done what Taylor done.
You think he fights at 35 or 40 next?
If this Shakur fight doesn't get done, I think, yeah, he just moves to 140. It's probably best. But I agree with Danny, man. I rate Haney, man. I think he's a good guy. And yeah, I think he does have a good chance at being Shakur.
All right, champ. Thanks for calling in. Looks like we got N.O. What up?
Ooh. What's happening? What's happening, bro?
What up?
Here we go again, Ness. I hear a lot of people not keeping the same energy, dog. Not everybody won't be understanding boxing fans now. But when it's not your favorite fighter, all you want to do is see the fight. Let's make it happen. Now what we hearing now? You feel me? The offer that Devin gave, we all know what that is. And it was disrespectful, bro. It was disrespectful, you did, cause you gotta. He knew Shakur wasn't gonna take that offer, dog. He really trying to big dog him. He trying to son him.
That wasn't no ridiculous offer, though. Shakur could have
The ego
countered that.
stopping him from making the fight, dog. Y'all don't feel like that? 20%? It's 20 or 25? 25?
It's 25.
It's 25, bro. That though they gonna have more people buying that fight than the Lomachenko fight. And you gonna get this man 25%, bro?
I think it was a fair starting point, though.
So
what was the starting point supposed to be?
So what's the difference though? Didn't T.O. take $1 million to beat Loma and another $1 million to beat Josh Taylor? Like I'm
why
lost,
he paid Loma then? Why he gave Loma all that money then? What he ain't getting no belts or nothing from Loma. What he got from Loma?
Bro, first of all, you need to rephrase what you're saying because you sound like you don't know boxing. How could Devin pay Loma all that money when Devin's contract was a 3-fight deal that was contingent upon him beating Kambosos 2 times, and then he knew he had to fight Loma, but somehow you saying he gave Loma all that money?
Man, he could have.
Stop lying, man.
Loma negotiated that money he got, dog.
Stop lying, man.
So
Don't
why
come
he
over
can't
here lying
negotiate
like
with
Devin
Shakur?
ain't signed that
Why
contract
he
3
can't
fights
negotiate
ago,
with this
man. Get out of here.
How is Loma supposed to negotiate for
You saying this
Shakur?
man
How does that make sense?
25% and just be like, fuck it, let's fight. Knowing what he bring to the table, knowing they gonna sell out the arena,
me, sir.
knowing they gonna sell these pay-per-views,
Excuse me.
knowing all this back-end money gonna be coming in.
Excuse me. Did you not know Daniel Jacobs took 25% versus Gennady? I'm sure he thought he was gonna do a whole bunch of pay-per-views too.
25% of what, though, Ness?
What you mean?
Like, we still don't know what Devin really doing like that, bruh. That's why this man feel like he bringing more to the table.
We know what Devin doing. We know what Devin doing. He did 150. He did 150,000. That's what they report.
All right, then. So, man, you can't talk like you some type of big dog and all that now, bruh. You did 100 something. I'm pretty sure.
Let me ask you a question.
With Lomachenko, or maybe a little better.
So why they ain't put him on pay-per-view? You sound silly, man.
Because he don't have a dance.
You sound
why
silly.
They didn't put Devin on pay-per-view till he had a dance partner?
He ain't had a dance partner.
Why they put Devin
so
on?
Oscar Valdez wasn't the right dance partner. That's what you saying. Now the Mexican ain't the right dance partner.
Who know Oscar Valdez?
I gotta go, man. I ain't even gonna do this with you. See, once y'all start going crazy, I ain't got time. I ain't got time. Like, I ain't got to eat and shit. Like, I ain't got shit to do. You think I'm gonna play that game with you? Who is Oscar Valdez? Fuck is we talking about? Ain't he a 2-time champ? Who is Oscar Valdez? Didn't he go to the Olympics?
No. He a 2-division.
Same shit. 2-time, 2-division. Olympic. He went to the Olympics. Like, what is you talking about? Who the fuck is Oscar Valdez? He the green print. The shit Mayweather told you to follow. Y'all just be making shit up, man. Shit ridiculous, man. Motherfuckers just want to say whatever to win an argument. This shit's so corny, man. Stop being a fan of man. Damn it. Quan, what up?
Yo, what up? Man, I just wanted to say real quick, man, about this whole little situation. And I think had Shakur not been playing all crazy and funny, acting like him and Haney ain't like they had no history, Haney probably would have got him a better offer. He probably would have said, all right, let's do 30 or 35 or something. But no, Shakur been playing crazy. He ain't been giving Haney no respect at all. After his biggest win, you go up on the stage, you be like, oh yeah, he ain't win, he ain't do nothing. Boom, boom, boom. I smoke him easily. Well, now you got the opportunity. You ain't taking it. So now I'm questioning, do you really believe that you would smoke him that easily? Because if you smoke him easily, hey, I'll take that 25, get the belts. The world is yours now. So I'm just questioning his confidence. I'm questioning the team, but I feel like Haney can do whatever he wants to. Can't nobody call him a duck. But also, I wouldn't think Shakur is a duck if he didn't take it, because at the end of the day, it is business. So, I mean, I can't be completely mad, but I'm cool with waiting on the fight. I ain't going to lie. But, yeah, that's my call.
All right.
Yeah, I think we will wait on the fight. But on the topic, though, Ness, Ryan Garcia has now came out and publicly called out Regis Prograis, letting Eddie Hearn know that he's interested in the fight as well and to hit him up.
Yeah, I don't know that. I'm not even gonna take that serious because Ryan has promoter issues. How he's gonna have a fight? He calling Eddie. He can't even sign a fight without getting in the right graces with his promoter. So I don't know till that gets figured out. AMG, what up?
Yo, what's up, Ness? What's up, Danny?
What's poppin'?
Yeah, man. Just wanted to give my take on shit. I guess my take is more on the Shakur Devin. I think two things can be true. I definitely think that Devin sent an offer, in my opinion, kind of knowing that he probably wouldn't take it, maybe hoping that he wouldn't take it. But I also think that Shakur should have just.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question because you sound like an educated man. If I have a 3-fight deal with you, and I fight all 3 of those fights, am I in contract with you?
Not anymore.
Okay. So why would I be sending Shakur an offer? I'll ask you a better question. Why would Bob be sending Shakur a favorable offer towards Devin who's not signed to him? But everybody, y'all keep calling in saying, he said, he ain't even part of the company. How he sending the offer? And then cool, that promoter wants this fight. But Devin's still not signed to him. So it's Devin's fault that the promoter is giving Devin a better alliance share. It's his fault that the guy he's not signed to is giving him 75%. Someone explain it to me. I don't understand because I really don't get it.
The only thing I can see is that we don't know, and maybe Bob is like, yo, 75-25, but Dev, you got to sign, a 2-fight deal with some with Top Rank, or if you win, you got to extend with Top Rank or something along those lines. But we don't know. That's just me speculating.
I think the Haney's. I don't know either, right? But I would think that the Haney's got more pull being the undisputed champion than Shakur does with that negotiation. I hear what you're saying, that it came from Bob.
I don't know, bro. All I'm gonna say is, it didn't really feel like undisputed treatment going into this last fight. So I don't know that he would have necessarily the pull.
I don't, the dude was put in a contract where he was meant to lose. Now, all of a sudden, he's Bob Arum's favorite fighter? That's what y'all want me to believe? He had
Bob before the fight saying the smart money is Loma.
Exactly. You got your promoter betting on Loma. The promoter saying he's Muhammad Ali. You signed a deal where you got to go to Australia. Plus, you got to be co-promoted by Lou DiBella. Anybody heard Lou DiBella recently saying anything at all about Devin? He's a co-promoter. He's a co-promoter.
Get the belts on the inside, I think.
He's a co-promoter. Has he said anything about Devin? Exactly, man. Like
nothing.
So I signed to a dude that ain't doing nothing but getting a percentage of me. And I signed to a dude that's telling the world not to bet on me. I mean, someone help me understand how this is Devin sending Shakur an offer. It's like, yo, you dudes don't even know what y'all watching. All right, that's AMG. Let's see. There's still these calls keep coming. No, they fucking keep coming in, bro. We got someone in the 312 here. I don't know. Let me check.
I'm gonna have to head out soon for the fights tonight.
That's Chicago. Look at Danny trying to dip and shit. That is.
No, I'm just saying, bro. You know, I gotta go keep working after this.
This is a brand new.
And if you are tuned in, smash that like button. It is free. Do not forget, tickets on sale July 28th, TBV's 4th Appreciation Night, and July 29th. That's right, more tickets now available for the TBV Fight Party, Errol Spence versus Bud Crawford. Go on to Eventbrite.com, search The Boxing Voice.
They gonna complain about the fucking echo because I hit that button late, but whatever, bro. This shit's almost over. This is a new caller here in Chicago. Who's this? Chicago. Fuck, wrong one. This one's Chicago.
Hello.
This Darius. This Darius. What's up? Fucking hell.
Yes. What's going on, yo? What's going on? I called in before. Wanted to call in about the Regis Prograis potential fight. And I know I called him before, and I said I always said I would keep Devin Haney away from Regis, but based off of Regis' last performance, I gotta take back what I said. Or I don't know shit about boxing. I have to say, I'll just go ahead and fucking say it. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to figure this shit out. Because based on what I saw from Regis, I'm like, Devin Haney will literally just jab him till the 12th fucking round and take the title. Based on his last, and I'm a fan of both fighter styles in their respective divisions. But if we do see a Devin Haney Regis Prograis, I definitely got Devin Haney.
All right. Thanks
just
for
based on his last performance.
All right. Thanks for calling in.
Who you? Let me ask you before I get out of here. Who you? Based off of the Lomachenko Devin Haney, do you think we should see a rematch in that fight, or you think that it was clearly Haney in that one?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I had it 8-4 for Haney. But I wouldn't mind.
Okay.
I mean, I think that a rematch is a good idea because you're gonna strike while the iron is hot. People think you lost, so more people gonna pay to watch you lose, and then you get the win and you upset the world.
Where I went that. Who you got with? What you think about the 25-75? Was it 75-25 with Shakur?
That's pretty much what we've been talking about, man.
And my take on that is, that's pretty much the Devin Haney route. The Devin Haney, I'll say the difference between him and Shakur is Devin Haney, he's got more background in self-promotion, where he can sort of generate money in a different way. I feel like Shakur, pound for pound, is a better boxer, pound for pound. I feel like Devin Haney's got that experience, being in the ring with champions. Not that Shakur has it, but, Devin Haney's been in there with Lomachenko. He's been in there, he's fought with Tio when they were young and all that, Ryan and all that. But at the same time, I think 25. Honestly, I would take 70-30 if anything. 75-25 is like 70-30 is at least a little bit respectable for Shakur and his ability. But I would take the Devin Haney. I would just take the 25. If you know you could beat him, just take the 25 and take the titles. And then you can say what you want at the end of the day.
Well, all right, champ. Appreciate you calling in. Yeah, man, we'll see what Devin and Shakur end up doing. Right now, we talking Regis and Eddie sending, Devin an offer. We'll see. Does he end up taking that? We're going out to Boston with a new caller. Who is this?
Hey, yo, what's happening, people?
Georgie, you be having hella numbers. What's up,
I
brother?
know, baby.
How are
Lock
you?
this one down, baby.
Everything good?
Lock
I
this
know
motherfucking down.
it's been tough. You doing
Hey,
better?
baby. Yeah, dog. You know how it is. Keep going through the shit. Life continues. The show must go on. Talking of which, yo, listen, Haney, shout out to Tim Haney, man. The dude is a player in the game, big player. Offers being made. They talk about the Shakur offer 25. My nigga, you know how hard it is to grab all these goddamn bills? How many shitty deals you got to take to make it up there? If you really think about it, it's not such a low offer at all because you're putting all those traps in the line. The Progress stock is great too. Conversations are being done. Communication is happening. Offers being sent. The dude's trying to fight. What the fuck is it you don't like about that? Because I don't hear nobody fucking putting their hand up like, yo, yeah, right here, I'm signing the contract. Who's stepping up? So he putting the offers out there. I don't understand, man. This is a young man making it happen, dog. Going to Australia, grabbing the fucking strap, defending the bitch down there again. Everything against you, man. How you not gonna love the underdog? That's boxing all about. Shout out to TVB. Shout out to everybody who listen and support the channel. Donate, I'm out.
All right.
Georgie, brother, send all love always, man. Appreciate the call.
Word. Charles, what up? Waiting on Charles to connect. Go ahead and smash that thumbs up button.
Ness.
What up?
What's up, brother? Can you hear me well?
Yes, sir.
Man, it's good to hear you back, man. I've been staying with you guys. I'm glad y'all back full speed. But Ness, let me say this. And I just chimed in. I think for for Devin, and just hear me out on this. I think what he should do is activate his status on his belts and just go to 140, man. Listen, and this is how I'm looking at it, Ness. I know you don't have a promotional company and all that, but listen to me on this. You've been at 135 since you got pro. You fought difficult fights. You've gone on the road. You've undisputed. You beat Lomachenko, and yes, for all you haters, the motherfucker did beat Lomachenko. Okay? The money fight at 135 was Tank Davis. I've always said it, and I've come on here and said, Ness, that fight is never going to happen because I just don't think Tank and them want that fight. Okay? So my whole thing is this. Brother, you have paid your dues at 135. You have never moved up. You have taken all the hard roads. At 140, there's a Regis offer, and I think he's his best at 140. I think his 135 days are gone, and rightfully so. He's paid his dues, but I don't even know why he entertained Shakur and Shakur. So I'm just saying, for me, man, for Devin, Devin has done everything above and beyond. Fuck 135. The money fight that you were waiting for is not going to happen. You're not your best no more at 135. Entertain the Regis offer if you want. But here's the thing, Ness, and I know he doesn't have a promotional company. There's the WBA you can win. There's the WBO that's vacant. I think T.O. is retired. There's the WBC, and I think he can beat all those guys at 140, those options. Just stop waiting, man. You've already done bent over backwards. Activate your status. Use your undisputed at 135. Go fight for a title fight. Win that title. Give back the belts. Because there's too much bullshit going on. Tank, you couldn't get a fight with Tank because he didn't want to fight. Shakur, who I add is one of my favorite fighters, he bullshits you because he really don't want to fight. Just go to 140 and be comfortable and dominate, man. I just don't understand why he's killing himself to make weight. And I don't think he's at
Charles, you breaking up, man. I don't know if you on them Florida highways. We breaking up.
Mm-hmm. Champ, I'm gonna go ahead, hop off, get ready for these fights, because it's still like an hour, 15-minute drive.
Do you, man? I gotta figure this out, so you ain't gotta stress. Ortiz, talk to me.
Yo, ¿qué pasó?
What up?
Yo, hey man, what happened to that Virgil fight?
Virgil got sick. It's canceled.
Oh shit. So is that whole card canceled or what?
Nah, Schofield is a main event now.
Well, kind of glad, to be honest, because now we don't have two fights on the same day. I hate that shit, but it sucks for Virgil because I did want to see that fight. I just heard he's going to move up to 154, so that should be interesting. But what's the topic right now, boys? Or what is the people talking
Devin
about?
Haney receiving an offer from Eddie Hearn to fight Regis Prograis.
Is that official?
Yeah, it's out of Eddie's mouth.
Okay, it's not a bad fight. I don't know what you guys think. I like it. Maybe if Teal's not retired, they could do a big fight if Devin potentially wins. But it's still a tough fight for Devin.
Certainly, man. Certainly, it's it'll be him moving up, him facing a puncher. So yeah, I like it.
Or what was the last guy saying, or what is the people saying?
Press rewind, champ. Press rewind. I gotta go. We've been here for some time though. Ortiz, I gotta get to these super chats. Thank you for calling in. We got a couple super chats here. G-Ball, $5. He said he's more popular than Haney, so why would he take 25-75 split? This is different than other scenarios. Yeah, I don't see how it's different. I'm not even gonna, again, because the more you prove, like the more facts I give you, the more of a hater I look for the other guy. So it is what it is, man. Keeping it moving, and that's no pun intended. That's the username. $2 super chat says, at G-Ball, people were sleeping on his fights. Laugh out loud emoji. G-Ball back with a $5 super chat says, he's not a traditional A-side like Oscar or etc. And the B-side is, this case is more popular than him. Again, I mean, I thought that the barometer for that was pay-per-view. Everybody pushes the goalposts back. It's like, nah, he popular as hell, but he ain't been on pay-per-view, but he sell tickets, right? But then it's like, oh, he popular as hell, he sell tickets, but he sells pay-per-views. But now all of a sudden pay-per-view don't matter, and what matters is tickets, which how many he did in Atlanta? Boxing Hacker, truth is, a lot of these people aren't Shakur fans. They just hate Devin. If you ask the same people, why don't Shakur fight Tank? Watch the excuse come up. G-Ball, $2. Belts don't mean nothing when Tank in the division. I don't know where you get that from. They always gonna mean something. People trying to diminish belts. That's why they saying this is a low ball offer. The first time ever in history, because John Ryder got a shot at Undisputed because he was a Mando. You know. Jack Catterall got a shot at Undisputed because he was a Mando. You know. Let's ask Savannah Marshall how much she got for a shot at Undisputed as a voluntary, this would be, a voluntary Undisputed shot. Like, I don't know, man. Y'all weird, man. Boxing Hacker says, I think Devin stops people at 140 and 147. His weight drain is crucial at 135. It makes sense. He has no punching power there. Keeping it moving, right back with another $2 super chat says, yo, Danny got me dying. 2 laugh aloud emojis. Francisco Velasquez, $5 super chat says, what happened to today's betting show? No notification. Bro, we completely forgot. I ain't even gonna front. We completely forgot. And now Danny's off to the fights. I'm gonna see what I can whip up for y'all. Jay Swift with the $2 super chat says, Shakur knows he can't do big numbers at the pay-per-view. I mean, I'm just saying, if there was ever a fight that he could have had on pay-per-view, it was Oscar Valdez, man. That's the green print, man. Everybody knows that. You know? We got Amin on the check-in. These calls ain't gonna stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. What up, Amin?
It was good, family. How you feeling today?
Chilling.
Yo, let me go into a little anecdote about Prograis and Haney before I talk about Shakur, right?
Yep.
I don't talk about my professional work, but I'm working with this young brother today, and long story short, I'm trying to send him to school for something, Apex Tech. You remember the commercials? And that's Apex Technical School, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I sit down with the joker, and he says, yeah, you know what, though? I'm just trying to go to school and not have no loans. I said, dude, don't you realize you have to invest in yourself? Like, if you're not worth investing in yourself, why the fuck would I invest in you? Like, you sound crazy. I want to get out with any loan. Yo, you have to take some type of loss. And if you consider debt a loss, well, take it to advance yourself. So, Regis and Haney's a good fight. Maybe not the fight we want to see. Well, I guess that brings us to Shakur. And I say that again, this man was a younger man, but maybe it's something about this generation to where you don't understand the sacrifice it takes. A lot of people been, pointing out different fighters. You just mentioned Savannah Marshall. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to get a big bag if you're going for something great unless just all the cards align. You got to take some sort of losses. Like where the fuck do these people come up where you feel like, you just have these opportunities thrown at you? For what's not thrown at you, you take it. And again, 25%, far be it from me, because everybody's a fucking accountant. They're going to say, well, you don't know. This guy sounds crazy. Listen, it don't matter if it's 25%, 20%, 5%. Hell, Devin did it with Cambosis. So what are we really talking about? So this is a cute way of this generation sometimes pricing themselves out. I don't know, man. Maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I usually do. So whatever, man. Great show, though, man. Great show as always, man. Keep chipping away, bro.
Appreciate you. All right. Let me see what's going on over here. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. We got JT Chicago. What up?
What's up, Ness? How you doing, sir?
Straight.
TGIF to everybody on the Boxing Voice. Got a quick little prediction today. I know you didn't have a betting show, but Pacheco gets that knockout by the 8th or 9th round. Throw a little money on it. What are you still working with my bookie?
Yeah, and Bovada.
All right, and Bovada. All right. But which one gives you the promo code so we'll get some money on your side?
My bookie.
All right. So shout out to my bookie then, because if Ness is eating, we all eating.
Word.
Yeah. First of all, who's the cat that just called right now? I mean, right? I mean, just called in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. From Essex, right? I mean, from Essex, right?
Yeah.
I can't go against anything he said. And this game is called Risk for Reward. 25% sounds low, but I technically was hearing on something on Boxing News that Haney actually took 22% to go fight in Australia. So he took less money, more risk, had to go away, did it twice, and became undisputed. So I don't know what's everybody with the fuss about. Haney did it. Why can't you? So shout out to you, Ness. Great weekend of boxing. Always appreciate it. Watching on YouTube, enjoying the channel. Have a blessed day, sir. And we out. You.
All right. Sheesh. And they keep on coming. Who is this? Give me a second. Smash that thumbs up while I get to the phone list. Looks like we got Oregon. Who is in Oregon? Who is this? This a new number? No. Yes. It is a new number. What up in Oregon?
Hey, how's it going, man?
How are you, brother? Who's this? Where you calling from?
Shit, I'm calling from Lakeview, Oregon, small little town. Listen, man. Shout out to everybody on your channel. Shout out to everybody on podcast, man. You already know.
Appreciate you, man. What's your name?
Listen, if Devin Haney doesn't take this fight, man,
What's your name,
bad,
champ?
bro? Because if he wants to fight with Tank, man, whether it's like 2 or 3 fights away, whether it's 5 fights away, you know, bro, this guy is gonna be, how do I say? Everybody's gonna be looking up to Devin to win it, but the other guy, nobody. I mean, he might have some votes, but what I'm saying is, if he takes his fight, you know, it could be a tune-up or whatever, you know. But still, I think he should still not do the Jamal Charlo thing, step away for a little bit till he gets the tip fight with Tank. No, bro, you should not do that, you know.
What's your name, brother?
My name's Fernando.
So, Fernando, you know that there's an offer from Bob to Shakur to fight Devin, right?
Really?
Yeah, and
Shakur, what the?
And there's also what we're talking about today is that Eddie Hearn also sent Devin Haney an offer to fight Regis for the belt at 140, if you didn't know. Okay, he dropped off. Don't be embarrassed when you call in and you don't know. Like, you know, you see I didn't yell, you know, like I know you might hear me yell at other people who I say don't know, but that's only because they call in insinuating that they know, right? Like, if you genuinely don't know, we're going to educate you like I just did, and we're going to do it in a nice tone of voice. Like, ain't no need, you know. But you have to know there's offers out there. You can't say he's not fighting or doesn't want to fight or he's going to sit out like Charmel, Like, no. There's offers on the table. But that is all the callers. Nest GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm up out of here. Actually, let me get to these super chats. Make sure I got to everybody. Leave no one behind. Francisco Velasquez, we said that, and then we did say that. So we out. Peace. Keep your notifications on. If you're a member, I'm going to try and do that betting show because there is an underdog bet that I really love. So, I mean, at least I'm going to tell you because I'm probably going to bet it. Then if I make the money alone, y'all going to be mad. But so keep your notifications on, members. I'm coming at you later.